Today's game is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, Legends American Grill, Jensen Ford, Sports Plus, Sports Medicine, Edward Jones, Zach Wall, Capone and Brown, Wayward Social, Zeno's, McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, Pence Appliance and TV, Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, The Embers, Marshalltown, Bruin Manufacturing, Ken's Transmission, Brown's Shoe Fit, Central State Bank, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill, Top Crafters, Marshalltown Hy-Vee. It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV. Welcome to the countdown to tip-off.
And welcome to George Funk Court here at Marshalltown High School at the historic Roundhouse. I'm Dylan Doze, and we're getting ready for the first home game of the year. You may look here. Dylan, you look taller. Brandon, you look thinner. No, Brandon went to Hawaii, so he went to get the hula. We came to call the hoops. I'm here with Jarrett Heil, Marshall County elected official, but more importantly, your COVID Church League champion teammate of mine 2 years ago. Jarrett, welcome to the broadcast. We've got a great night. We have got Marshalltown. We've got Urbandale. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm just excited to be here. I love Bobcat basketball and getting here in the Roundhouse. And we got a great matchup with Urbandale tonight, both girls and boys. So it's going to be a fun night. And, hey, it's Hawaiian night.
It is Hawaiian night. It does seem oddly interesting that Brandon went to Hawaii, but we got the lays. I'll take it. And just a little bit of a precursor, a little bit of a snippet for you. Dalen Houston, not the first Bobcat to wear number 34. We'll show you the picture later on in the broadcast. But coming up, we'll have the Cat Connection along with a pregame interview with Coach Brian Murphy. But next, we are going to have the Brown Shoe Fit key area opponent matchups. You're watching Countdown to Tip-Off here on KFJB-TV.
Time for a new ride or a new-to-you ride. Lennox Employees Credit Union is here to help with new and used vehicle loans. Rates are as low as 2.24% for up to 60 months for new vehicles and used vehicles for 48 months. Go to their website, lennoxecu.com, for further details and membership eligibility, or call the office to talk to a loan officer. Low auto loan rates from Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines. How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here at George Funk Court. Now let's take a look at key matchups from around the area presented by Brown Shoe Fit in Marshalltown. Jarrett, what are we seeing here in Central Iowa?
Well, we got a couple conference games that we're looking at. Fort Dodge is at Ames. We got Waterloo East at Mason City. And then locally we got West Marshall at Sadell. That's an exciting matchup, having the number 3 ranked West Marshall Trojans in there. And Union at East Marshall, Wapsie Valley at Gladbrook Rhinebeck, and BCLUW at North Tama.
Yeah, we saw Waterloo East again, another big matchup tonight. Last night, Brandon and I have been talking all offseason and into today. Waterloo East, I think, is a dark horse in this new Iowa Alliance Conference. Lost in overtime to Cedar Falls last night, but a lot of things for us to keep looking at. When we come back, we will have my scouting report, and as we go out, this key area matchups were brought to you by Brown Shoe Fit with a wide variety of top quality shoes.
Shoe Fit in Marshalltown, you can find the right shoe for every occasion with a wide variety of top quality brands. Brown Shoe Fit carries the finest in footwear for both men and women with a large selection of athletic, dress, comfort, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert, friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and find the right shoe for your needs. Stop in today at Brown Shoe Fit, 10 East Main Street in downtown Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around Central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back as you're seeing footage of the Marshalltown Bobcats JV game against Urbandale. Marshalltown Bobcats having a nice showing here, 45-34, 5 minutes ago. I'm Dylan Doze, along with my sidekick for the night, Jarrett Heil, as Brandon Lewis is in Hawaii. But we kept Hawaii here, the Lays, the nice Marshalltown Bobcat. And just because the color schemes are so similar with Urbandale, these are not Urbandale Lays. I just want that to be known to the Marshalltown audience. But we're back tonight with a scouting report on Urbandale presented by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown. Now, as you look at Urbandale, I believe Urbandale shows you they're the epitome of Central Iowa basketball. There is the best of basketball played in the nation in Central Iowa, and there are some struggling programs in Central Iowa as well. Urbandale just faced Ankeny Centennial, great program, lost by over 30, but the game before that, Des Moines East, what was the score?
84-0.
Yes, Urbandale beat Des Moines East 84-0. This team will pressure you. Greg Criswell's club is 2-1. They're gonna press the ball. They commit 22 turnovers or get 22 steals a game, while Marshalltown turns it over a lot. But they want to pressure you. And the one that makes it go is sophomore guard Devin Carlisle. She scored 19 points as a freshman in their win over Marshalltown last year. As the Bobcats are able to defend her and to take care of the basketball, that will determine how tonight's game goes. And tonight's Scouting Report was brought to you and presented by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown, driven to provide innovative plastic molding solutions. You're watching the countdown to tip-off here on KFJB-TV.
Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business founded in Marshalltown, Iowa, and we have a unique approach to plastic injection moldings with our own custom in-house tool shop. Since 1949, Bruin Manufacturing has provided injection molded plastic parts for construction, industrial, agriculture, medical, sports, and recreational purposes. We are an industry-leading manufacturer of precision plastic components. To learn more about Bruin Manufacturing, visit our website at bruinmfg.com. Bruin Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Named Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
It's our Cat Connection here on KFJB-TV. Of course, Sarah Huffman with us, junior guard and captain for the Marshalltown Bobcats. A captain for this team that's a younger team. What's that mean for kind of a little bit of, I wouldn't say pressure, but, you know, the opportunity to be a leader on this team?
Yeah, I mean, the pressure's there, obviously, but I think I handle it well, and I think Amaya handles it well. Mm-hmm. And I just want to be a good and a leader someone could look up to, even the younger levels, because I myself am still fairly young to be a captain. And I just want to do my best so that the freshmen and the 8th graders coming up can have good experience.
I think you've learned in the past couple of years being able to play as a younger player, and now as you work into junior and senior season, how much do you think that's going to help you?
Well, I think that it just gives me a level of experience for the team, and we don't have much experience this year because there's only like a few players that have ever played varsity. So I think my experience can help the others become less nervous on the court because they're not the only ones that have no experience. Like, it's just me and basically Amaya that have it, so we're trying to give them the confidence to go out there like they have been playing varsity, even though they haven't.
I've recently talked to Coach Brian Murphy about this, and you moved from the CIML to the Iowa Alliance. Not only is the CIML full of Division I players, every time you look around the corner, it's high impact, but the new Iowa Alliance Conference as well. A lot of good teams, a lot of good athletes. So just the conference switch, what's that mean for you? Do you feel like it's going to give you a little bit more of that competitive, evenness as you go throughout the season?
I feel like that it just makes it a lot more fun for us because it's even competition and we go into the games with a much more positive attitude, and it just makes the whole season overall way more enjoyable and fun. Yeah.
Last question for you. Goals for this season?
Okay, my goals for our team is obviously to compete more in our games, but just to, for me personally, just lead all the freshmen and just make it as enjoyable as possible, pretty much.
Awesome.
New season, new energy.
Yep, for sure. Hey, best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, that's Sarah Huffman with us. That is our Cat Connection. It's all presented by Top Crafters, providing all of Central Iowa with quality countertops and service for decades. This is Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV.
Are you looking for an affordable way to update the look of your shower or vanity top? At Top Crafters, we offer more than just countertops. The possibilities are endless with custom and standard shower bases and panels. Wilson Art's innovative wall panel system and the Onyx collection both make custom showers easy. These systems are beautiful, durable, and made in the USA. Top Crafters also has a huge selection of laminate, solid surface, quartz, and granite. For your next project, stop into our showroom at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, LennoxECU.com, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Marshalltown, more than ever. Assured Partners, power through partnership. Legends American Grill, Marshalltown Steakhouse. Jensen Ford, with you every mile along the way.
Welcome back on the countdown to tip-off here with Coach Brian Murphy on your Iowa Kitchen Company coaches interview. Coach, 53-30 last night, lost to Newton, but that second half, it seemed it was 1-for-1 the whole night in that second half. Can you talk a little bit about what you learned about the young Bobcats there?
Yeah, I mean, what we've learned in several games now is we've got to start with that same level of intensity. We can't wait for the team to dictate what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So we've got to make sure we come out. We know Urbandale is going to be up in our face. We know they're going to pressure. We know they're going to go up tempo. Yep. So we got to be ready for that from the tip and not wait for them to set the tone.
And we talk a little bit about the development of the underclassmen. Do you think the first home game of the year might help those freshmen feel a little bit more comfortable?
Yeah, you never know. It'll be the first home game for a lot of them, so I'm sure there'll be a little bit of jitters, especially early. But you know, we get 5 timeouts for a reason, so sometimes you get them out there, get a feel for the game, get a sense of what it's going to feel like. Call timeout, recalibrate, refocus, and then get them back out there. And
you talked a lot about that they're willing to go up tempo. I know you saw the score. I know I saw the score. Des Moines East, 84-0. You don't see that very often. This is an Urbandale team that gets 22 steals a game. We've struggled with turnovers. How do you help the guards be ready for that onslaught?
The biggest thing is going to be both anticipation and also patience. So recognizing where the cuts should be and then knowing when they're not, so we can reverse the ball and look, for a different angle for the same area. I mean, we know that 1-3-1 extended, they're going to try to get us, right up against the sideline, or up against the half-court line. So we got to make sure we keep ourselves out of those spots and ultimately pass the spots we know they're going to lead to success.
Fantastic. And what are the couple things that you're looking forward to that you're looking to be successful here tonight?
You said the first one, limit turnovers. I mean, we cannot give them offense based off our offense. Right. And we've got to force them to actually play half-court. So I think we match up pretty well with them in a half-court setting. And then number 2, we just need to make sure that we take care of the small things. I mean, boxing out, matching up, those little things that all coaches talk about, but those really are the keys that dictate whether or not you're successful.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
And this is Coach Brian Murphy. We're going to be back with our starting lineups. This has been the Iowa Kitchen Company Bobcats Coaches Show.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back. We're just finishing up the Marshalltown Bobcats JV team. Nice victory here for the Bobcats, up 54-41 here with 23 seconds to go. Again, Dylan Doe's joined by Jarrett Heil. Brandon, on your way to the airport, we wish you a very good time. We know you're listening. Not because you love us, but you want to make sure we're doing a good job. And we are in the capable hands here tonight of the one, the only, Zach Tomish is our producer here, along with, we've got Keith back out on the camera here. Keith Stewart's on the court, and then Jesse McMeyer is up here giving you the shot you're looking at right now. And the overlord, Todd Steidkamp, is looking over our shoulders here, making sure everything runs smoothly. You know, when mom and dad are off on vacation, Jarrett, you got to have somebody house sit. Now that Brandon's on his honeymoon, you're brought in for the sleepover, but we've got Todd making sure that we don't burn down the house.
That's right. It's good to have Dad watching over our shoulders, and as he's watching over his shoulders, he's going to see a lot of good basketball tonight. It's good to see the Urbandale Jayhawks coming in with the girls. I think they're gonna put on a pretty good show, and I'm looking forward to how our Bobcats can handle them, and looking forward to watching some good basketball with the boys.
Yeah, as we're watching here tonight, as we talked about a little bit, we had a little bit of a precursor looking at this Urbandale team. But you did some research looking at that Urbandale. What jumped out to you about this ball club?
Well, the fact that they put up 84 points in a game and 81 points in a second game, and battling Ankeny Centennial tough, but only putting up 21 points against them. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle the Bobcats tonight. But 33.7 turnovers forced per game is incredible.
Yeah.
That defense, the pressure that they're gonna give the Bobcats tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the Bobcats take on that challenge, because it'll be a challenge tonight.
Yeah, I think so. This is it's kind of a measuring stick, I think, for the Bobcats here tonight. Bobcats Tuesday night, I believe, had 39 turnovers, according to Coach Murphy, and as he was looking at the stats, we were talking with him Wednesday night on Bobcat Live at Zeno's. He was talking, that's 39 turnovers. When you talk to Coach Murphy, there's a lot to like about this team. There's 4 freshmen. We'll talk about them a lot later. There's led by junior guard Sarah Huffman. Her stat line right now is kind of crazy. It's 6 points, 6 rebounds, and she's 5'2". She's listed at 5'4". She's probably about 5'2". She's a great rebounder for a guard, but also gets a couple steals a game. So there's a lot to like about it, but there seems to be these brain lapses where pressure gets to them. It's definitely evident at Roosevelt, 39, 38 turnovers. Newton, they really struggled out of the gate. You watched that game. What did you see from the Bobcats girls yesterday in the little bit, actually, in what you heard about the game yesterday?
Well, it's handling that pressure. That's the most difficult thing for them. And I think what they need to do is they just need to break the game down. Possession by possession, and breaking into 2-minute segments of the quarter of trying to focus on, hey, how can we win that 2-minute, and then combine that all together. Because what happens is when you look at some of these games where it's been tough, big defeats, it's hard to keep it going. So what do you got to do? Break it down into pieces and control the ball. Control the ball.
And great point on breaking it down, because I believe really that's what they ended up doing last night. First half, I believe at halftime it was 32-11. Game ended 53-30. Quick math, that's 21-19 in that second half. Bobcats looked really good in the second half. I thought that they matched the intensity. The game slowed down. I am wondering, I talked to Coach Murphy in the pregame interview. This is the first home game for most of the young ladies here on this Bobcat roster. And being a Marshalltown kid, can you remember the first time you performed? Of course, you're your bread and butter was cross country. You were a part of all those incredibly good cross country teams. What does it feel like when you perform in front of a home crowd for the first time?
I'll tell you what, getting in front of a home crowd in Marshalltown, there's that pride that we have here. And, you always want to make your friends proud. You want to make your parents proud. But when you got that Bobcat jersey on, you're representing more than just school. You're representing this community. And you know what? They want to come out strong. So I think this is a great opportunity to get out here. It's Hawaiian night. So
that's right.
So it's going to be a exciting crowd. They're going to do some hula dancing in the crowd. And I think it's going to be a good time for them. So to get back on the home court, it'll be good for all of them.
Yeah, and it'll be an interesting matchup. We're going to see it's going to be a litmus test. Where have the Bobcats come in 3 games, 3 losses so far, again, starting in South Tammany. That was a heartbreaker. We make free throws in that fourth quarter. That is a victory for the Bobcats. Roosevelt Tuesday night was a struggle. Newton, a lot of good things in here to cap it off Friday night. You don't even have to have a practice in between. Coach talks a little bit. You can flush it. You're not running sprints for punishment. You're just going straight into, let's get this game. Let's get this victory. And we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about what I'm looking at and what to watch really here in this women's game here tonight. But you're watching the countdown to tip-off here on KFJB-TV.
It's time for a new ride or a new-to-you ride. Lennox Employees Credit Union is here to help with new and used vehicle loans. Rates are as low as 2.24% for up to 60 months for new vehicles and used vehicles for 48 months. Go to their website, lennoxecu.com, for further details and membership eligibility, or call the office to talk to a loan officer. Low auto loan rates from Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines. How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
All righty, we're back here on the countdown to tip-off. I'm Dylan Doze along with Jarrett Heil. Zach Tomish is holding it down, producing his heart out here tonight, doing a fantastic job for us. And as we get closer and closer to tip-off, there's about 10 minutes left to go here as the Bobcat girls are warming up right in front of us with the Urbandale Jayhawks down at the far end of the court. We want to start off with what to watch. Right, there's always that storyline within the game. And really, I think the storyline that I will be watching this entire year is the freshman 4. These are going to be names of 4 ladies that you will know as your own nieces by the end of their run as Bobcats. You will get to know them over 4 years. And it is Kinsley Bowie, it is Millie Heitman, Georgia Jansen, and Sydney Capayu. Each one of them brings something to the table. And Jared, as we talk about that, as you think of 4 years at that varsity level, when did you start running varsity cross country for the Bobcats?
It was my sophomore year.
Sophomore year, so you had 3 on that. What was your growth trajectory from your sophomore year to that dynamic team you had your senior year?
Well, the sophomore year, we just barely made the state meet.
Yep.
And so we were young, but we kept growing together. And when you grow together, you mesh together, and then you dream together. And then we had that opportunity. We were ranked number 1 all year our senior year, and we finished 4th at the state meet. But
Grant Shadden's fault.
No, it's always Grant Shadden's fault, right?
That's right.
No, Grant Shadden held the state record for many years there. So, but and that's what these girls are going to do. They're going to bond together, and they're going to grow, and it's going to be really fun to watch how they grow this year. It'll be fun to watch how they get that first game tonight at home, and then it'll be fun to watch the seasons ahead. So what a fun bunch. It's when you got a good group like that, that's 4 on varsity, 4 years of it. What an opportunity.
That I really love your insight there, and you said a lot of good things there. You grow together, you dream together, and these are young ladies that have played together growing up. Kinsley Bowie is often the first one off the bench. What I absolutely love about Kinsley's game is from game 1, from pass 1 to her, she was ready to shoot. She is fearless, good form, hasn't knocked it down quite as effectively as her shot would indicate she can. I'm really hoping tonight, shooting on a home floor, that kind of happens. But her game in that backcourt, she's going to be a starting guard for the Bobcats when it's all said and done, probably from her sophomore year on. Then you go into Millie Heitman. Millie Heitman, I believe, she is, and I mean this in the best sense, the Ben Simmons of girls basketball. Not that she's afraid to shoot, not that she has a mysterious back injury. No, she is that 5'11", more of a wing player than a post player. She is very long, defends incredibly well, can pass the ball, very intelligent. Millie Heitman, I think, has a chance to be quite special. Then you go to Georgia Jansen. Georgia Jansen, another 5'11". This is almost, between you and I don't know if we're 5'11" together.
No, not a chance. These gals, they tower over us, and they put us to shame on the court, no doubt about it.
So here you go. You have Millie Heitman on the perimeter with that length, and then you have Georgia Jansen, a left-handed post player. That's special, right? You have a left-handed post player. We saw it last night with Cole Plowman for Newton. He scored 17 points. A lot of that was being left-handed on that block. And then you look at Sydney Capayu. Sydney Capayu is a baller. Her brother's good. She's good. And what I love about Sydney, she's not 5'11". She's 5'8". Very good in the post. Great footwork. She plays with a high IQ, but something more important than high IQ. High swag. She just carries herself in a different way. You watch the way she moves, the way she handles the ball. She can handle it for a post player. These are your freshman 4 that you're going to get to know, Bobcat fans, and I believe you're going to get to know to love. And now we flip this around. 84-0. There's not many things in this world that I have done 84-0. Have you ever taken one of the boys or your wonderful daughter and destroyed them in some video game 84-0?
No, I can't even do that. That 84-0 is absolutely incredible for varsity level basketball.
Yeah.
And how they did it was magnificent. The defense. I was looking at the stats. Des Moines East only put up 21 shots in that game. So what that tells you is they were averaging only 5 shots per quarter. That means that pressure defense got to them.
Yep.
That they couldn't even get shots off, number one, and the shots they did take, they couldn't even hit. So we know we're walking into a pressure cooker of a defense tonight.
Here's some quick math for you. If East would have hit every shot they made, every shot was a 3, and every shot they were fouled, and every free throw was made, you know how many points that is? It's 84.
That's incredible. You just came up with that right there?
Yeah. That's right, folks. I'm not just a pretty face and a soothing voice. I'm a mathematician.
Well, as a county treasurer, I'm pretty impressed by that math on the fly there, Dylan.
That's right. Just hook me up. Bring me into the treasurer's office, and there you are. I'm multi-talented. But, yeah, it really is. These are the things I'm looking for. But, again, that freshman 4, I really appreciate your insight on that cross country where you can start to dream together. I think that's a great way to put it. Coach Brian Murphy actually said he has kept people down a level so they could mesh and grow together. So, because in his mind, he's not just building, can we win Friday? How does Marshalltown become a viable, proud basketball tradition in the girls' team for the years to come? And I truly believe from the leadership of Sarah Huffman, you have Amaya Moore, and you have Aubrey Tejada out there, you have Ellie Hughes, you have Aniston out there, Aniston Borsch. The last name always gets me. I don't want to. Aniston Borsch, you have some upperclassmen up there that are leading the way, but some great opportunity for this team to grow. When we come back, we're going to give you your starting lineups as we get closer and closer on the countdown to tip-off. You're watching the countdown to tip-off here on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Hannah Norton. I'm a post, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
And we're back with our starting lineups, and let's start with the 2-1 Urbandale Jayhawks, led by Greg Criswell. Last year, they were 5-17, 1-10 in CIML play. They did defeat Marshalltown last year by the score of 68-35. Marshalltown's lone win in the series was 38-37. In January of 2013. But at guard, Devin Carlisle scored 19 against Marshalltown last year. She makes everything go, leading them in scoring, in assists, and steals. Taylor Mulligan rounds out the backcourt. And then we have the forward, Maria Long, number 21, the senior. And then Dharma Woodruff leading the Jayhawks in rebound, number 24. And then number 25, Bree Tigges. Bree Tigges right now averaging 7.3 points per game. And now for your Bobcats, their starting five, starting with the junior guard. Your 0-3 Bobcats, the junior guard, Sarah Huffman. Sarah Huffman, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. Aubrey Tejada is her backcourt mate. Aniston Borsch had 7 points all in the second half last night. She is also in the backcourt. Amaya Moore and Sydney Kapayu are on the front line. Those are your Marshalltown starters. When we come back, we will have a tip-off. You're listening to the countdown to tip-off here on KFJB.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
For a blockbuster season, the home for Bobcat Athletics for 100 years. It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here at the Roundhouse. Let's listen in as Butch announces the starting lineups. Jarrett Heil has broken out the glow sticks. He's really into it right now. It's a rave up here at the KFJB-TV announce desk.
Well, we're doing a luau up here right now. I mean, this is exciting stuff. The lights are going, the glow sticks are going, and here they come.
And it looks like we're going to do the national anthem. When we come back, we will come to the tip-off. You're watching Bobcats basketball here on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Here for a blockbuster season. The home for Bobcat Athletics for 100 years. It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 3.74% for a 5-year fixed rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, online at lennoxecu.com.
Hey Bobcat Nation, my name is Tanya Morai and you're watching KFJB-TV.
All righty, we're back here ready for tip-off, the first home game for the Marshalltown Bobcats. And you see them in the brand new whites. You've got Sydney Kapayu, going to be the woman in the middle. You have Amaya Moore, number 13, Aniston Borsch, number 11, Aubrey Tejada, number 10, and then Sarah Huffman, the lone starter returning from last year's squad at number 4. And for Urbandale, you have the dark blues with the red lettering. As my son said as we were walking in, Dad, why are the Miami Hurricanes basketball team here? They've got that classic Miami U for a logo. And the tip goes to, and it is number 4, picks it up to 24. Number 24, Dharma Woodruff with an easy bucket. Urbandale up 2-0. And they're extending a three-quarter court trapping zone, and it's knocked away by Devin Carlisle. Carlisle gets it back, brings it across the timeline, looks ahead, dump down pass, no good, but it's going to be a foul on Amaya Moore. And number 25, Bree Tigas, will have 2 shots, and that's Amaya Moore's first. One thing, if you watch Bobcat basketball, Maya Moore has struggled with fouls so far this year. And it's banked off the glass, rims around, and is no good for Tigas. She'll get another one, though. Bobcats down 2-0, 7:38 to go. Second one is up. Front iron no good. Rebound, Aniston Borsch. Here come the Bobcats. Picks up the basketball, gets it to Sydney. Sydney crosses it over to Hana, back to Borsch, and now the Bobcats are getting into a set. Kind of picks up her dribble, kicks it out. Lazy pass, but Huffman is able to track it down. Borsch brings it across the timeline. Shoulder high dribble. Kind of carries it a little bit. Got called for it a couple times last night. And again, we get Carlisle with the steal. Drop down to Tigas. Left-handed off the glass is good. It's 4-0 Urbandale. 7:03 to go. It's a quick timeout. We'll take a 30-second one with them. You're watching Bobcats basketball on KFJB-TV.
Businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
Hey Bobcats, it's Sydney Capeo, and you're watching Marshalltown Girls Basketball on KFJB-TV.
You just saw Sydney in front of the basket. Sydney's on the court, number 41. Bobcats find themselves down 4-0. 7:03 to go here with 3 quick turnovers for the Bobcats. That's what you talked about this before the game, Jarrett. That's what Urbandale loves to do, commit turnovers, and the Bobcats have struggled with turnovers.
You know, they've gotten the ball across half court, no problem. It's been when they've been in the set is where they've had some poor passes.
Yeah, as Urbandale has this 1-3-1, they've extended this zone trapping defense anywhere from three-quarters court all the way back inside the three-point line. Gets it to Sydney in the far corner. Dribble, drive, left-handed dribble. Gets it knocked away, ripped away by Tigas. Now it goes to Mariah Long and play on. Inadvertent whistle from the shot clock. Takes it inside. Long takes it inside, kicks it out to Carlisle. Carlisle flips it over. 3 ball is good. Maddie Stutler, the sophomore, knocks in her first 3. It's 7-0. And extending that, and then Tigas gets her hand on it. Huffman just stops running and just gives up the layup. And that is another Stutler. The sophomore has 5, 9-0, and that's what you can't do. You can't make a mistake and then stand still. And they call Huffman for the travel. That's 5 turnovers. And you look at this Urbandale defense, 21 shots by East. We're 2+ minutes in. We have 0 shots. You can see how that defense is a little bit suffocating.
Well, we got to be a little bit more aggressive with the ball, and getting across half court, we're doing it, but we got to get to the hoop.
All right, Stutler faces up on Borsch. Borsch bodies her up. Nice defense. Carlisle for 3, and it's pure. Carlisle is a player. This is a sophomore that dropped 19 on our head last year as a freshman, and she does not seem to be slowing down whatsoever. It's 12-0. Huffman puts her head down, dribbles across, gets it over to Capayu in the corner. She's double-teamed. That 1-3-1 trap has been pretty aggressive. Borsch for 3. It's blocked by Tigas, and here come Carlisle. Carlisle looks ahead to Stutler. Stutler left-handed layup off the glass and good. The sophomore has 7, and it's all going through the magic wand of Devin Carlisle.
Devin Carlisle, what a player. She's got a beautiful shot, and the defense is intense.
Huffman out by the Bobcat logo. Maya Moore comes up free throw line. Huffman pump fakes, kicks it to Tejada. Tejada jump shot, no good, short. Rebound Carlisle. She double dribbled. They didn't call it. Here comes Urbandale. Looks ahead to Long. Long over to Tigas. Tigas off the backboard. That's 2 more. It's 16-0. There's 4:35 left to go here in this first quarter.
That was an incredible quick 16 points they put on the board.
And they just went over and back. This is the issue as we have substitutions coming in. This is the issue with that trapping defense. You think of a man defense, it's just in your grill. Can I dribble? You know, breathing down my neck. The trap defense is a little bit different. It lulls you to sleep. It makes you feel safe. It makes you feel warm and fuzzy. And then it attacks. It's a Venus flytrap of defenses. A little cut down, layup no good, but a foul is going to be on number 21, Ellie Hughes, who just came in to the game. And that's going to be Ela Tabakovic at the free throw line, her first trip to the line. As we look at the updated lineups for Urbandale, Dharma Woodruff is in, along with Ela Tabakovic. I'm sorry for her family that I mispronounced that for him. Alexandra King is in there, along with number 15, Elena Schipper.
Free throw good there for Tabakovic.
We're going to struggle together on that one. Kinsley Bowie in for the first time tonight. Gets to Huffman in the corner. Huffman, three is pure. For the Bobcats, it's just to get shots up.
Great to be on the board right there.
17-3, 4 minutes to go. Turnover. Jayhawks, Kinsley Bowie looks ahead. Number 3, dribble drives, takes it to the rack. Off the glass, no good. And it's going to be Bobcats ball. Dharma Woodruff and Ellie Hugh battled for it, and it went off of Woodruff. Huffman will inbound it underneath the hoop.
Great to see a spark by the Bobcats out of here, getting a steal after the 3 and working to get another bucket here.
And one thing I think you'll like what you see from number 3, the freshman. She attacks it. She's not afraid. She's got a nice-looking shot as well. Huffman out by the O, really extending. You've got to attack the trap. If you allow the trap to attack you, you're dead where you sit. Off of Huffman's hands, and here comes Elena Schipper and the rest going the other way. Alexandra King running the point over to Schipper. Schipper flashes down to Lauren Salmon. Salmon kicks it back over to Ela, we're going to use her first name, and Alexandra King muscles her way into the lane and is going to be fouled. No, they're going to call a travel on Alexandra King.
That's 2 turnovers there for Urbandale now.
Yeah, Bobcats have settled down a little bit, and we've talked about this over the years. Really, what you're really looking for isn't always made buckets. It's possessions ending in shot attempts for the Bobcats, because you have these empty possessions where you're not even getting shots up. You can't score if you don't shoot. And a turnover, but Ellie Hughes gets in, gets a steal. Huffman looks at the 3, says no, drops down to Kinsley Bowie. Bowie off the glass, no good. Rebound, and it's going to be cleared away by Urbandale. Nice look by the junior point guard, just could not convert on the other end. Kinsley's missed a couple bunnies for the Bobcats.
Got to have patience on those shots in there, and they'll drop.
Lines up the 3, bucket. Lauren Salmon just had time to line it up in her sights, and she pulled the trigger and knocked it through. It's 20-3, 2 minutes to go. Tejada throws it right away, right back to Salmon. Salmon measures up. Huffman takes it right at her. They're going to call a charge. Sarah did that a couple times last night there in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's way to be tough there to take a charge. She came in like a freight train and took it, and that turns the ball back right over to the Bobcats.
We're going to see some mass changes here for the Bobcats. It's going to be Kinsley Bowie, number 3, Millie Heitman, number 20, her first time on the court, Aniston Borsch, number 11, Ellie Hughes, 21, and Sydney Kapayu, number 41. And for Urbandale, it's going to be Alexandra King. It's going to be Elena Schipper, along with Lauren Salmon, Ela Tabakovic, and Devin Carlisle. Ela up for the shot, no good. Rebound, Borsch. Here come the Bobcats.
That was great stand-up defense there by Heitman down on the block.
You've got to attack this. I really would like to see the Bobcats flash up to that free throw line. Borsch for 3. Not going to draw iron, and it's going to go the Jayhawks' way. Minute 39 here to go in the first quarter. It's 20-3 Urbandale. Amaya Moore is going to take the opportunity to come in for Ella Hughes.
A minute 39 left. Let's see if we get Bobcats and get a stop here and another couple buckets before we get to the end of the period.
And a turnover. Millie Heitman gets it. She's taken to the rack. They're blocked away by Carlisle. Ripped away, number 33. Delaney Peterson gets it, and here comes Carlisle and the Jayhawks. Borsch Garden. Carlisle gets around her. A little bit of a scrum, pump fake, nice pump fake, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Borsch as she went around. I believe that was number 20, Lauren Salmon, going to the rack, and the foul is going to be on Aniston Borsch. Drop down, up, bump, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Salmon kicks it out to Carlisle. Carlisle to Shipper. Shipper for three. Oh, my goodness. It's raining threes.
They are shooting lights out.
It's 23-3 here early in this contest. And a pass down to Sydney Kapayu.
And that's the 10th turnover of the night for the Bobcats, but Urbandale turned that right back around and gave it back to us for their 4th turnover of the night. So 47 seconds left in this quarter. Let's see if we can get a bucket here. There was a nice attempt to get it down low.
Yeah, one of the things the Bobcats have struggled with is if you're going to get into the post, almost always that entry pass has to come from the side that they're posting up on. Kapayu, nice little 8-foot jumper off the back iron, no good. And they're going to say it is off of Maya Moore, and it's going to go to Urbandale. You got a great shot there.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good things in their offense of getting open shots. It's just settle it down and get the bucket in the hoop.
Bobcats extend the man-to-man defense. Millie Heitman at the front of there, those long arms, that 5'11 wingspan, she's able to knock it away in. Carlisle, little scoop, nothing going off the glass. Kapayu comes away with it, rips through, gets it to Kinsley Bowie. Bobcats have 11 seconds. What can they do? Kinsley gets it over the timeline, looks to Anderson Borsch way. Now 5 seconds. Passes it to Amaya Moore top. They've got to get a shot off. Amaya knows the shot's running, and Bobcats did not get the shot they wanted. And that'll do it after one. It's 23-3 Urbandale over your Marshalltown Bobcats. You're listening to Marshalltown Bobcats basketball and watching on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Hannah Norton. I'm a post, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
Great to see Hannah Norton on there. Good family friends. Hannah's a great kid. Marshalltown Bobcats trail Urbandale 23-3 here at George Funk Court at the historic Marshalltown Roundhouse. I'm Dylan Doze, joined by the one, the only, the married ladies, Jared Heil.
Well, thank you for that.
I didn't want anybody to think they had a shot.
Well, no shot tonight, but I tell you, the shots that are going are for the Urbandale Jayhawks, 23 points in that first quarter. And, Devin Carlisle only held to 3 points, but what a supporting cast she's got out there. The shots are dropping. Carlisle
makes everything go. She gets in those passing lanes, and there, Borsch almost got it ripped away, able to get it back to Moore. They have numbers. Bowie down to the corner to Heitman. Heitman back to Bowie, and just Carlisle's just waiting for it. Throws it up to Tigges, a little bit ahead, and oh my goodness, Carlisle's able to get back to it, but she's out on the end line. It will be Bobcat basketball. One of the things, Bobcats have turned it over a lot. Urbandale has not been great with the basketball. They've turned the ball over, six times now?
5 times, and the defensive intensity has been up for the Bobcats, which has given them some opportunities. Now we just got to get the shots to drop.
Anderson Borsch playing that Charles Barkley ball top of the key. One thing that you see this in the Bobcat girls that it needs to go away yesterday was when they make the mistake, the head drops and the body stops. And Coach Murphy doesn't like what he sees. He's going to take a full timeout. We're going to take one with him. You're watching Bobcats basketball here on KFJB-TV.
Was that a
insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Sarah Huffman, number 4, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
Hey, I'm going to take a moment here as we come back. Bobcats down 23-3. My wife and I had our 17th niece or nephew Wednesday. So welcome to the world, Owen James Morris. He is older brother Simon, 3-year-old nephew of mine, talked to me about being a big brother today. He was very excited. My wife is there with her sister, and she's very excited. So welcome to the world, Owen James.
Congratulations.
Bobcats not paying attention, turning the ball over. It's 23-3. And it's really the stuff that happens when a mistake begets a mistake. And the dropping of the head, you've got to stay locked in, because when your head starts to drop, when you start to get down, you make more mistakes. Nice post-entry pass, no good. Rebound going to be by – the rebound is by – who's that, number 13? That's going to be on Stutler. Maddie Stutler gets a rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Aniston Borsch. Missed the shot, but gets 2 free throws. First back iron, no good.
Urbandale's missed some free throws tonight. I don't know if they've made one yet.
Yeah, they've struggled from the line. They've turned the ball over a little bit. Not everything can be as easy as a three-pointer. As Stutler makes her the second free throw, and Stutler, I believe, has 8. The sophomore has 8, and it's another turnover. Maria Long takes it coast to coast, left-handed layup. Rolls over the edge into the bucket. Bobcats down big.
They just get into a set here and get a shot. Those first 16 points came very quick in the first 4 minutes of the game, and the defense locked it in. Got to control the ball and get good possessions.
One of the things that Coach Murphy was talking about, playing smart, getting ready, is what you're seeing over and over with this extended trap is they're timidly coming at it. You cannot go at a trap because it's exactly what they want you to do with it. Long on the post, a little shake and bake, kicks it out to Carlisle, who puts it right back into Tigges. Out to Carlisle for 3. Oh, I thought that was bucket, no good, but somehow she gets her own rebound. Dishes back out to Stutler. Stutler for 3, back iron no good, and Bobcats just standing around. They are just thinking the ball is going to go in. Tigges dribble drive, kicks back to Carlisle for 3, back iron no good, rebound is going to be Bowie. Bowie clears, and the freshman leads the Bobcats up the court. Crosses the M. Jayhawks drop down into down into the defense, still in that 1-3-1 zone. Aubrey Tejada gets it ripped away by Maddie Stutler. Stutler over to Long. Long brings it across the timeline.
They got to be a lot quicker when the defense clamps down on a double team and find the open gal.
Millie Heitman gets a rebound as Stutler ripped through and had a nice-looking jump shot, back iron no good. Heitman, oh my goodness, throws it over, and the ref, I'm telling you, that was Dancing with the Stars. That was the high splits. He was able to elude the bounding basketball towards him.
The athleticism from the refs, you don't normally comment on that, but that was impressive. Hopefully he didn't rip the pants doing that. It was quite the stretch in the air.
As the great Jack Black said, these are my stretchy pants. Tejada, top of the key, right-hand dribbles, guarded closely by Tigges, over to Huffman. Huffman gets it inside to Kapayu. It's going to be a jump ball, and that basketball is going to go to the Jayhawks. Really on that play is Kapayu's either got to come to the ball, develop more of a position, or Huffman has got a pump fake to bounce past that thing in there.
That defense collapsed so quick that you had 3 gals right just disrupting that entry pass to not even allow anything to happen there.
Yeah. And we're going to take a timeout with them as the Bobcats take a timeout. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
Hey Bobcat Nation, I'm Millie Heitman. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Alrighty, it's going to be Jayhawk basketball up 26-3. 5 minutes left to go here in this first half on our Friday showcase here on KFJB-TV. I'm Dylan Doze. I'm brought to you also with Jarrett Heil. We're wearing our Marshalltown Bobcat lays as Brandon Lewis is on his way to receive an authentic lay in Hawaii this week. Rebound, Urbandale kicks it back out to Carlisle. Another 3. Man alive, what would this game be if Carlisle was hitting her 3? She has not shot the ball very well. Look ahead to Huffman. Huffman pulls it back out. The junior guard has a 3-point basket, and oh my goodness, Tejada throws it right to Carlisle. Up, layup good. Tabakovic with an easy bucket, number 2. So far for the Jayhawks, able to do what she wants in transition.
I tell you what, when that transition game, Urbandale is very sharp.
Yeah, get it in Carlisle's hands and you just run your lanes, everything's going to be good. Tejada just throws it out of bounds. One of the things we're seeing, I don't know if you're seeing it, Jarrett, but when they're rotating, when they're reversing the ball, they are just throwing it to where they know they're supposed to throw it. They're not monitoring where the defense is, and that's why we're seeing a lot of passes just get thrown directly to the Jayhawks here tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on, and some of them are a little lazy passes, but that defense is incredibly quick by Urbandale.
And Maddie Stutler doesn't get that 3 to go. Amaya Moore gets it, and Bobcats clear. Kinsley Bowie comes up, and this is where you want to see her attack. Don't allow that defense to get set. Huffman gets it. As the trap comes, you got to swing. And now Tejada, right shot, wrong result. As it comes up short, 28-3, gets it up to Stutler. Off of Stutler's hand, going to go back to the Bobcats.
Yeah, it was a case of the shot was wide open, and I don't think she was expecting it.
Yeah, it was the exact right play. You draw it up, that's the shot you want to get, and a certain Aubrey will knock that down next time she gets the opportunity. Over to Huffman. Huffman has again that 1-3-1 zone trap. Comes out, reverses out, gets it to Huffman. Back to Bowie. Bowie, nice shot off the back iron, no good. Amaya Moore looks to track it down. Rebound, Bobcats bumped. No foul. Ellie Hughes in the post kicks it out to Bowie. Try it again. Bucket. What a shot. Great kick out by Ellie Hughes. Second 3 for the Bobcats. It's 28-6.
That was some great hustle and getting the offensive rebound and giving yourself a chance to have a good offensive possession.
That shot was so good, our own Zach Tomish gave him a 9-pointer. Shot is short. Rebound to Stutler. Stutler gets it over to Carlisle. Carlisle over for 3. No good. As Lauren Salmon missed that 3, here come the Bobcats. Chance to get back-to-back buckets here with 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah, the Bobcat defense almost looks a little tired out there trying to get back out to guard the 3. They're giving them wide open shots.
Bowie looking to get it down in the post to Moore, and it's going to be, oh my goodness. I think Bobcats might have got lucky there. Salmon knocked it off of Amaya Moore, but they said Salmon stepped out of bounds first.
That was great hustle there by that Urbandale. Was that who was that?
That was Lauren Salmon.
Lauren Salmon, boy, to get to that play. I thought she made it, but we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. All right, Borsch out there again. Gets it back to Huffman for 3. Oh, and it's going to end up being a foul on. They're going to call it on, I think, Devin Carlisle. That's going to be on Devin Carlisle trying to muscle Amaya Moore Reuter out of the block.
We got 2 minutes left in the quarter. We've had a couple nice offensive sets here, getting open shots. let's get a couple buckets before half and make a game of this.
Nice dive by Moore. Get up, and that's a foul. Amaya Moore, the junior forward, is going to get a chance to shoot 2 at the line.
And that foul's on Alexandra King. And let's see what we can do at the free throw line.
And she gets the first to go. Amaya Moore on the year is shooting 50% from the free throw line as she makes her first. Let's up that average and get the second one. Bobcats find themselves down 28-7 on a little bit of a run here in the second quarter. Second one, back iron, bounces, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared by Peterson, and she carried the ball, but no call. Gets it to Bakovic, over to Long to Peterson for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound off of Heitman's hands, back to Peterson, kicks it out to Bakovic, into Peterson, hooks, rolls to the glass, off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. My goodness, Peterson is everywhere. And a block by Heitman, which goes to the aforementioned Peterson for 2. It's 30-7.
Boy, that was unfortunate. What a block that we had on the three-point line by Heitman there, and the ball just bounced the wrong way, getting an open layup.
Moore goes in, gets it blocked away, aggressive Heitman on the ground. But you see what we're talking about, that freshman 4. You look at Heitman could be special on the perimeter. She's 5'11", long, able to defend at a high level even as a freshman.
She's always got her arms up. That defense, the coaches always say, hands up, hands up.
Well, her mom is the assistant coach, so that makes sense. As a 3 ball goes for Peterson in the corner. She definitely plays like a coach's kid because she is a coach's kid. Huffman gets it. 49 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Heitman trying to get into Moore, and it gets turned over again. Bobcats not doing themselves any favors. Urbandale has 25 seconds, goes in the post to Peterson. Cross-court pass, gets it to the pocket, a long pump fake, takes the 15-footer, no good. Moore gets the shot, gets a rebound, hands it off to Huffman. Huffman looking for one shot. 22 seconds to go here in the first half here at George Funk Court. Huffman, nice little dribble drive, back iron, no good. Off the arm, and they're going to say it's off of Ellie Hughes with 10.8 seconds to go. Kinsley Bowie and Sydney Kapayu come in for Amaya Moore and Ellie Hughes.
There's some good movement there by the Bobcat offense, and I think Urbandale was caught off guard thinking they're going to hold it for the last shot. And they gave him an opportunity, but couldn't get it to drop.
Heitman there at the top of the key. Following ball. Great job by the defense. Great job by the defense as Aniston Borsch was able to body up on Peterson. She couldn't get a shot off. And a halftime score, your Bobcats trail 7-33. When we come back, we'll have our Ken's Transmissions keys to the second half, along with area score updates and a little bit of stats and scores from this game you're watching on KFJB-TV.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
And we're back. How low can we go? Well, hopefully the Bobcats can't go any lower there in the second half. Down 33-7 so far to Urbandale. And we have a regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames State Center and West Des Moines. Right now at the girls' halftime, the Baxter Bolts, the mighty Bolts of Baxter, take on their former countrymen, Collins Maxwell, and they're up 25-11. East Marshall against Union Community. Union Community has East Marshall 26-24. And then that West Marshall score you were talking about? Give that one to us.
We got 69 West Marshall, Sadell 28.
At the end of 3. When we come back, we'll hear first half stats along with Ken transmission adjustment for the second half. Your regional scoreboard is brought to you by Central State Bank.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, sportsplusTherapy.com. Edward Jones, Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. Capon & Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home.
Welcome back to halftime here at George Funk Court at Marshalltown Roundhouse. Your Bobcats trail Urbandale 33-7. We just saw the youngest Leisure easily breeze himself to a victory in the limbo contest here on Luau night. I'm Dylan Doze along with Jarrett Heil, and sometimes you witness athleticism par excellence. You see it from the craziest of spots. Is it from the athlete on the court? Is it from the all-state point guard of the future from Urbandale? Is it from the freshman four of Marshalltown? Or is it from those that wear the stretchy pants? Look at this play in the first half. Look at that right there. Can we roll back that footage one more time? Fans, I want you to see this. We get that one more time here, Zach.
And he didn't even hesitate. He stuck the landing, got the arm out to point the right direction of the possession.
We're going to get this replay one more time.
It's everything he hoped.
Here it is. Look at it. Oh, my goodness. That is athleticism personified. Look, he did it. He was able to jump over it and then jump back over it. Look at that athleticism. Jared, in awe of that athleticism, can you give us some stat updates from the first half?
I can't even speak after seeing that. Well, let's look at the points here. Devin Carlisle, we were looking at her as being the star of the game. Only 4 points, but what a supporting cast with Ella Tabakovic with 3, Laura Salmon with 3, Maddie Stutler with 8, Bree Tiggs with 4. And also 1 for Maria Long, 2 for Woodruff, and Elena Schipper 3. Going for the Bobcats, 6 points for Sarah Huffman, a couple 3-point baskets, and Amaya Moore with a free throw. Looking at the turnovers, that's what we talked about. Turnovers was going to be key today. 18 in the first half for the Bobcats. They had some possessions that looked good, but boy, the traps came on quick on them. But they forced 7 turnovers on Urbandale, and that's something I think the defense wants to key into in the second half.
And now time for our Ken's Transmission halftime adjustments. What is one adjustment you'd do if you were the Bobcats?
Be more confident with the basketball. I mean, they've gotten across the half court against the pressure, and it's find the open gal and take a strong shot.
All right. When we come back, those are your stats and halftime adjustments presented by Ken's Transmission, your family-owned transmission expert. When we come back, we'll get ready for the second half as the Bobcats seek to claw their way out of a deficit, down 33-7 to the Urbandale Jayhawks. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here at the George Funk Court at the Marshalltown Roundhouse as Coach Brian Murphy led Bobcats find themselves trailing 33-7. Urbandale 2-1 on the season, while Marshalltown sits at 0-3, losing to South Tama Roosevelt and then falling to Newton last night. Last night, Bobcats found themselves down 32-11 at half. They found themselves down 33-7. Really hope that they're able to kind of move forward, attack that trapping zone, because otherwise it's going to be a long night. A lot of what's happening here tonight, and it's been consistent this year so far, are the mistakes aren't always caused by the opponent. It's caused by our reaction to some mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one thing to look at is second quarter points there. Urbandale only won that 10-4, so if the Bobcats can keep that rolling, they can cut into this lead.
You see Aniston Borsch gets it down to the corner to Huffman. Huffman passes a bounce pass, right idea, wrong timing. Borsch back on the court, gets it down to Kapayu, but Maria Long rips it away, and here comes the Jayhawks. Long pointing it out. He's got Carlisle, Long going with Maddie Stutler. You've got Bree Tigges along with number 24, Dharma Woodruff. For the Bobcats, it's Sarah Huffman. It's Amaya Moore, Aniston Borsch. And off the glass, it's good for Maddie Stutler. She's in double digits. Aniston Borsch, Sarah Huffman, Aubrey Tejada, Amaya Moore, and Sydney Kapayu. Starters for both teams are out as it's 35-7. Huffman picks up her dribble, gets it to Tejada. Big thing there on that trap, you want to, once you get it in the middle of the floor, you don't want to look back, you want to look forward. That's the place, that's the soft part in this trap where you can really dive and go and get some easy buckets. Down to Kapayu. Kapayu gets in the lane, falling, throws it up, no good. Dharma Woodruff is able to block that, and Amaya Moore did not want to make it easy on Maria Long.
She probably should have backed off, but she was close to getting the jump ball there, so got to appreciate the effort.
Amaya Moore with her second foul for the Bobcats. 35-7, 6:43 left to go here in this third quarter. Carlisle, reverse dribble, hounded by Aniston. Now they're going with a 1-2-2 zone for the Bobcats. No rebound by Moore, and it's going to be over the back on Woodruff. Sydney Kapayu got great position down low. The freshman, number 41, was able to root her woman off the block and pick up the foul.
Bobcats want to focus on winning this quarter, and the defense has been strong so far. Let's see if we can get some points.
Bounce pass, you just can't do that. Tejada's got to attack that pass. Over to Kapayu. Kapayu looks ahead to Tejada. Tejada off the glass, good. That's what you have to do. In this trap, you've got to look ahead, not back, because your advantage is in front of you, not behind you. 2 points for the Bobcats. Down to long left-handed, good. She was able to do the go-go gadget arms and get the pass that was thrown behind her, grab it, and able to put it up all in one fell swoop.
And she did it with ease. It was a very graceful move cutting through the lane.
Great job by Tejada looking ahead to push the ball. Borsch, pump fake three. Passes over to Huffman. Huffman measured up by Carlisle. Tejada over to Borsch for three. That's a bucket. That's the best offensive set that the Bobcats have had all night. They got in the middle of the court and looked to attack. Bobcats down 37-12. Two great offensive sets back-to-back for the Bobcats.
Absolutely.
Stutler, nice little take. Shoves Huffman on her way back. I will say Sarah Huffman is one of a tenacious sort, is the way that we would put it. For those that have watched our guy coverage, she is the female version of Grant Griesel from last year. She can get under your skin, very aggressive player. It's 39-12.
Yeah, we need more of that hustle that gets under the skin of the opposition and make a run.
As Brandon likes to say, it's all about heart, hustle, and muscle.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. Yeah, he was speechless. Jarrett Heil speechless here on our global broadcast here on KFJB-TV. You can watch it on YouTube, Twitter, on our Facebook, and at KFJB.com.
On that note, I'm going to run into the weight room real quick and do some lifts so I can get that muscle part of it in.
That's right. Great weight room here at the Roundhouse with all of the expansion and the redevelopment here. Pump fake for the Bobcats. 4 seconds left to go on the shot clock. They're not going to get a shot off here. And that's going to be the second shot clock violation, which again brings, if you've been following our coverage at all this year or following high school sport news, the state of Iowa is the first one to implement the 35-second shot clock statewide for all high school throughout the nation. And so far, really, in any game we've covered, it hasn't been an issue. It really, possessions haven't gotten that low.
Well, and then it's extra work. Those run the clock, and we haven't seen those issues there either.
Yeah, and a bucket inside. It's 41-12.
And that was Ella Tabakovic on the 2-point bucket there.
Tabakovic is a better player and deserves me to more clearly get that name right. I know how to pronounce it, but to get it all out and the way it should be done and the way she deserves is taking me a little bit longer than I had wished.
Hey, you finally got it down here in the third quarter, so.
Yeah, I allow you to say her name. Oh, it's going to be a foul on Sarah Huffman, picking number 2's pocket, and her name being?
Well, that would be Ella Tabakovic.
There we go, Ella Tabakovic. So here's something for you. Do you know how the NBA got a 24-second shot clock? Started in the 1950s.
Wilt Chamberlain probably had something to do with it.
So as Urbandale brings it across the court to Tabakovic, down, gets outside to Salmon. Salmon reverses back to Elena Shipper, down to Salmon. Salmon looks to pass, but ripped away, and it's going to be a jump ball. So in the NBA in the 1950s, they had a huge problem. There was a playoff game that ended 19-18. People did not give a rip about the NBA. Why would you? 19-18 is terrible basketball. Well, the owner of the Syracuse NBA franchise, not a basketball guy, business guy, loved basketball. As Sarah Huffman rips it away, it's going to be a jump ball, going to go back to your Bobcats. Loved basketball, loved his team, but could not care less about basketball. It was going to be 19-18. He looked and studied box scores of games that he liked, and he found his favorite games roughly averaged 60 shots per each team. So when you take a 48-minute game, divide it by 120 shots, it's 24 seconds. That's where the number 24 came.
We got a lot of math tonight. This is
I know,
more than this is exciting for me. Wow, that's why we brought me tonight, right?
That's right. You're the only one that cares about my math nerdery. It's actually stat nerdery, and math just is the vessel. Kinsley Bowie gets it up to Huffman, who's created 2 turnovers in a row. Shot strong, no good, and it's ripped away by Salmon. Salmon brings it upstream with a right-handed dribble. Kicks it over to King. King over to Shipper. Shipper down to Peterson, back to Salmon. Salmon had a wide-open shot, didn't take it. Great ball movement in the half court, really reversing on this 1-2-2 zone for the Bobcats. Drops inside to Shipper. Shipper kicks it out to King, over to Salmon. Oh, my goodness, they're using all the seconds and gets a cutting. Ella, now it's in my head. Ella
Tabakovic.
Goodness gracious, people. Tabakovic. I'm going to mute myself as I say Tabakovic 4 times fast.
He's working it and getting it down.
And I'm back.
You know, I thought that was unfortunate. What a great defensive set there by the Bobcats, and kind of got bailed out by, I thought it was a little ticky-tack foul, but they are closing the passing lanes. The zone is giving Urbandale fits.
As Tabakovic gets into the lane, gets it over to King. King throws a wild shot up, no good. Huffman gets a rebound, and here come the Bobcats. 41-12, 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Hughes down into man alive, that bounce pass. Ellie had the right idea, that quick pass, but you got to get a bounce pass into Capayu. Capayu has not been able to get many touches in the post. Oh, Huffman tried to get the lane. King gets it over, drops it in from Tigges. Tigges gets bumped to the ground. Tabakovic kicks it out to Salmon, top of the key, Shipper, and they pull it back out with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Thrown away, Kinsley Bowie's on the run, has Huffman to the right, Heitman to the left. Huffman stand 3, back iron no good. Heitman can't get it. Here comes Salmon, here comes Jayhawk, 3-on-1. Right-handed dribble, drops it down to Tigges. Tigges off the glass, it's good. That is poetry in motion. The 3-on-1 break ran to precision. It's 43-12.
Yeah, they did run that perfect. But the Bobcats, the defense on the sets have been great, and they're getting shots like another one here.
Huffman, back iron 3, no good. I do like, there's no hesitation. I don't like, it's going to be a push foul, and they're going to call that on 21. That's Ellie Hughes. It does look like Sarah Huffman is gassed. She's a soccer player, used to running a lot. She is just gassed.
She's garnering a lot of effort on that defensive end, and we had some up and go down the court there, back and forth. That'll get the heart rate going.
And we see Marshalltown Bobcat boys all-time leading scorer Armani Thomas just walking in along with his baby boy. Just Youngin in there, getting in that second seat, getting ready for that Bobcat boy game coming later. And it's going to be ripped away from Devin Carlisle. Here come the Jayhawks. Carlisle gets it into the corner to Long, back to Carlisle, 3. Heitman goes after the pump fake, no good. Carlisle gets it to 12, and it's nothing but nylon. 2 points, it's 45-12. Bobcats had some nice offensive moments midway through the third, but have reverted a little bit to past indiscretion, so to speak.
Yeah, they have, and that bucket there by Devin Carlisle was what we knew we'd see as she pulls off a steal here.
Kinsley Bowie getting back in position. Nice job. That should be a foul on Long, and they're just going to say it's off of Long. Bowie kind of gave her a nice shove on that left hip to keep her moving.
Yeah, that great defense on the transition there to prevent a bucket.
Bobcats have 3 seconds left here in the third. It's 45-12. See what Aubrey Tejada wants to do. You really just want to get the ball in. And, oh, you had some time. And the shot's going to come up no good, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's 45-12. When we come back, we've got the fourth quarter here at the Marshalltown Roundhouse. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat fans, I'm Georgia Jansen, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
One of the freshmen 4 right there, Georgia Jansen. Bobcats find themselves down 45-12 here in the fourth quarter. I'm Dylan Doze, along with Jarrett Heil, Marshall County elected official, father, husband, farmer, hair connoisseur, lei wearer, glasses wearer.
Hey, I'm hula dancing tonight. This is Hawaiian night here at the Roundhouse. We're having a great time.
It is Hawaiian night. The crowd is starting to fill in. Good student crowd. There was a great student crowd last night at Newton. Really added to the energy. It's always fun when you go on the road and you bring a bunch of your own friends with you. But it's a nice time to be back. First game at the Roundhouse for the season. We were here, of course, last Saturday to bring you a preseason scrimmage game, but now it's a real deal as Carlisle just lines it up and knocks it through. Three-pointer for the sophomore guard.
Beautiful stroke she has on that. And let's see if the Bobcats can break that press. They've done well with it.
And then knocked away. That's the whole thing, is you cannot telegraph in that trap. You've got to be quick. You've got to be precise. And you can't be afraid to drive into the creases of that press. A drive by Tigas off the glass, no good. It's going to be off of Carlisle. It's going to go to the Bobcats. For the Bobcats out on the court, we have Amaya Moore, Sarah Huffman, Ellie Hughes, Kinsley Bowie, and Aubrey Tejada.
Win the period. That's the key. What they need to do here is, they won. 12-5 is what that third period was. And in the middle portion of the third period, the Bobcats won the middle portion of that period.
Yeah, they look good. They had 2 to 3 sets right in a row where they really were aggressive and utilized that trapping press to their advantage and throws it away. It's really, they're passing it to where Urbandale, where the press is the strongest. And another thing, you can drive on the creases of that, but if you can hit your passing angles, that thing opens up like a sieve and you get layups. Amaya Moore with the steal, gets it to Hughes. Hughes drops it off for Huffman and almost dropped it off for Bree Tigas.
That was Ellie Hughes. What a drop down. She was out of position and came back down and was the shutoff valve. Got the ball right back to the Bobcats.
Huffman trying to get into the corner to Bowie. Bowie steps out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Jayhawks. Bobcats down by 3 dozen. It's 48-12.
Got to watch that end line. Well, that's frustrating when you step on the end line.
You kind of wish it was like an electric fence, right? You can kind of hear the buzzing. That's what you want.
You only do it once, you'll never do it again.
That's right. And if you are going to go out of bounds, you grab the hand of your friend next to you. All right, Jayhawks get it. Tigas is extended, gets a pick, and they're going to call, as Salmon set the pick, Huffman wasn't ready to let Tigas go yet, so just grabbed her arm, and Huffman is going to be called with the foul. That's the junior guard's second foul of the night.
I need better glasses. I didn't actually see the grab there.
Long gets it. The left-hander drops it off to Tigas. It's going to be a bump foul as Sarah Huffman shouldered her. Sarah doesn't think so, but even from my view, she got her money's worth on that foul that she's going to quickly pick up, not just her second foul, but her third foul in quick suit. Salmon hands it off to Carlisle. Carlisle pump fakes, passes over to Stutler. Stutler looks down to Long. Long in that short corner. Oh, she carried the ball, no call. Bounce pass across to Stutler. The sophomore off the back iron, no good. How that isn't over the back, not sure, but it's going to be off of Tigas, and it's going to be Bobcat ball.
The Bobcats are playing very strong defense. It definitely has Urbandale out of their normal realm of running their offense. That they're rushing shots, and this is a good growing moment for the Bobcats, I think, on what we're seeing on defense.
As Tejada has it, Tejada passes it into Huffman. Huffman brings it across the line. Junior point guard, averages 6 points a game tonight, has a 3 ball to her name. Pulls it out as that trapping zone gets Borsch. Borsch has it in the far corner, looks, drops it down to Capayu. Capayu, nice drop step. She's going to get fouled, and she's going to have 2. Alexandra King is going to pick up a foul. That's what she needed. Great job getting. You can get it into the corners against this press, but you can't keep it there for any more than a snap. And she was able to see Capayu, who had her defender on her hip. And Capayu, nice little drop step, didn't get the shot to go, but will go to the line where she shoots 41%.
What I liked about that was there was no hesitation on that entry pass to get it in there, and Capayu got the ball and did that drop step and move quick. You got to move quick on a defense like Urbandale, who crashes down in a very quick way.
Capayu with that second free throw, front iron, no good. And knocked away by Amaya Moore. Aubrey Tejada's down on the ground. Jayhawks down on the ground. They're going to call a jump ball, and that is going to go to the Bobcats. Bobcats are going to get the ball back. Amaya Moore's had a nice night. She's been able to get her hands on a few loose balls and be able to get some turnovers.
Well, that's a hustle like you see. You know, we're in the fourth period, 48-13, and we're diving on the ground to get those loose balls, get the jump ball, and get another possession.
Drop into Moore, and Huffman just didn't see Carlisle. Throw all the way down to Tabakovic. Tabakovic misses, but here comes Shipper, kicks it back out to Carlisle to start it all over again with 3 minutes. King has the ball, far corner, kicks it around, gets it to Carlisle. Carlisle moved her feet before she put down the ball, and it's going to be a travel, and Bobcats get the ball back with 2:45 left to go in the fourth quarter.
And that there looks like it's the 12th turnover of the night for the Urbandale Jayhawks.
Borsch gets it to Tejada. Tejada, high shoulder height dribble. Almost lost it, didn't. Amaya Moore kicks it back to Borsch. Borsch looking to get inside to Capayu. It's not there, so she dribbles into the corner. Huffman looking at that free throw line. That is the open spot of this zone, is right at that free throw line, right where Huffman gets it, and she's going to be fouled. You saw that, Jared, is like when you open that up and you can just see it, there's room for cutters, there's room for divers, and finally the Bobcats are recognizing that.
Yeah, as this game's gone on, they've definitely got more comfortable on knowing that they got the openings, getting the ball there, and they put up more points in the second half.
Moore over to Huffman. Huffman pump fake, loses the ball, gets it back, kicks it over to Borsch. Borsch looks at the 3, no. Drop down into Capayu. Capayu off the glass, no good, but it's what you want. She had Peterson on her hip, and I think next year at this time, that's a drop step off the glass good.
That entry pass from Borsch was a thing of beauty.
And that's really what I think what you can come out of this fourth quarter is how can we effectively, because in this type of defense, the post on the block has an advantage because that bottom person is running baseline to baseline. You can dictate where you want to set them up. And it's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Bobcats.
Right now the Bobcats hanging tough here in the fourth period. Score is only 3-1 for this period as we're in the last minute.
Yeah, Bobcats have done well defensively as Urbandale has definitely played second team quite a bit of this fourth quarter, but not exclusively. Borsch setting up. Passes over to Tejada. Tejada just kind of stops. You've got to keep hustling, got to keep going after it. As Reese Devote was there defensively.
It looked like she thought the ball was moving faster going out of bounds and just kind of let it go after it went through her legs. Could have picked that one back up and saved the possession.
We got 30 seconds left to go in this quickly moving fourth quarter. Devote takes it to the rack and she runs right through Amaya Moore, and they're going to call it on Amaya. They're going to call it a charge on Reese Devote. We got 15 seconds left to go. It's 48-13. Bobcats looking to get one final shot. Gets into the corner to Kapayu. Pump fake, gets into the lane. Gets it to Tejada for three. Front iron, no good, and that'll do it. Your Bobcats fall to the Jayhawks 48-13. Bobcats fall to 0-4 while Urbandale moves to 3-1. When we come back, we'll wrap it up with highlights and stats. And as we start to transition and think towards the nightcap here as the Marshalltown men take on the Urbandale men in our nightcap. You're watching Bobcats basketball here on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Hannah Norton. I'm a post, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the...
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's El Hughes, 21, and this is Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Aubrey Tejada, number 10. You are watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here just as we transition off. Welcome to the Locker Room Report presented by Wells Fargo Advisors. Jarrett, we saw a game that didn't quite go the Bobcats' way, a 48-13 loss to Urbandale as the Bobcats fall to 0-4 as Urbandale goes to 3-1. Can you quick give us the rundown of the stats from today's game?
We're looking first with the Urbandale Jayhawks, the winner tonight. 8 points for Devin Carlisle. Ella Tabakovic, 5. Madison Hadeland with 3. Laura Salmon with 12. Alexandra King with 6. Bree Tiggs with 6. Maria Long with 3. Dharma Woodruff with 2. Elena Schipper and Delaney Peterson both with 3. So rounding that out for the Jayhawks. Now looking at the Marshalltown Bobcats, Sarah Huffman leading the way with 6 points tonight. Anis DeBorsch with 3. Aubrey Tejada with 2. And a free throw for Maya Moore and a free throw for Sydney Capayu. And that key stat we were looking at the turnovers, the Bobcats did a great job forcing 12 turnovers on the night. But, you know, they fell victim of that pressure three-quarter, half-court defense with 30 turnovers. And probably the one other notable stat is, you know, Urbandale jumped on the Bobcats early with 23 points in that first period. And they only ended up with 48 points. So the Bobcats really buckled down in the last 3 quarters of the game tonight.
Yeah, as we look back, we'll come back and we will give you the Calvin Rockets Player of the Week for the Marshalltown Bobcat ladies. You're listening to the Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinettes, sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
All right, and we're back. As we come back, and we're turning over our wheels. Pretty soon, we're going to give you the Calvin Rockets Player of the Week. We're looking for Coach Brian Murphy, hoping to squeeze in an interview with him before the guys' game. But you're looking out there on the court. Bobcats look poised to go 3-0 this week as they start out this season. You're listening to the locker room report. There we go. Easy enough for me to say the locker room report here on KFJB-TV.
Nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Penn's team.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Pence Appliance and TV. For sales and service of everything appliance, come see the Pence team. Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown. Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction. The Embers, independent living for active seniors. Marshalltown, a worldwide leader in tool manufacturing.
And welcome back. We are racing to tip off here, and it's time for our KFJB-TV Player of the Week, presented by Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill of Marshalltown. And your Calvin Rocket Player of the Week is going to go to junior guard number 4, Sarah Huffman. Sarah Huffman had a good week. Struggled a little bit with her shot tonight, but again, providing leadership for the very young Bobcats. And so that's our Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill Player of the Week. Each week, Calvin Rocket awards a free pizza to the Bobcat player of the game. And we'll be back with more Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV.
Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business founded in Marshalltown, Iowa, and we have a unique approach to plastic injection moldings with our own custom in-house tool shop. Since 1949, Bruin Manufacturing has provided injection molded plastic parts for construction, industrial, agriculture, medical, sports, and recreational purposes. We are an industry-leading manufacturer of precision plastic components. To learn more about Bruin Manufacturing, visit our website at bruinmfg.com. Bruin Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Named Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Welcome back to the countdown to tip-off. I'm here with Coach Michael Apple, the Marshalltown boys basketball coach, here on your Iowa Kitchen Company Coaches Interview. Coach, 2-0? That's pretty awesome for the first week with 2 games on the road. What have you liked so far this week?
Well, I've liked their effort every day and how hard we play, and the pride we're taking on the defensive end right now. That's helped us win these 2 games, and so if we can keep that up, that's a great start for us.
Yeah, you looked last night, 57-46 win over the Newton Cardinals. Went down 11-0, so basically a 57-35 run to finish it out. And we talked a lot about, after the game, Trayshawn Brooks and really his elevation in that third quarter. Can you speak a little bit to the junior point guard?
Yeah, it's just about him being a little more confident with the ball, trying to attack the paint, get to his spots. He's so quick that we feel like every now and then he can turn the corner a little bit more, get to the rim, and either score it or dump it off or pass it out to a teammate for a good look.
And now, tonight, take on Urbandale. Urbandale lost by 9 last year down at Urbandale. They come back. Their junior, who led them in almost everything, Grant Euchre. How do you seek to stop the three-point shooting junior guard?
Well, he's a good player. You know, we're going to have to pressure him, you know, and make it tough for him and just be there every time he catches it. You know, that's their guy. He makes their team go. So we got to make sure we do a really good job on him, not only just the guy guarding him, but a team effort, and just always understand where he's at and limit his open looks that he gets.
And what's your key to victory here for tonight?
Well, I think he's a huge part of it. Him and Lang, I believe his name is number 3. I mean, they kind of make their team go. You know, they're not afraid to shoot it. If they're 5 feet behind the 3 and they feel like it's a good look, they're gonna fire it up there. So we got to be ready and guard the kind of like we did similar to Newton. You got to understand that they like to shoot the 3, but also they're going to be a lot more physical. This is probably going to be the most physical team we've played up to this point. So we got to match that physicality, keep them off the glass, and secure rebounds, and don't let the physicality hurt us inside.
Fantastic, thank you, Coach. And when we come back, we'll have the opening lineups. You've been listening to Coach Apple on the Iowa Kitchen Company coaching interview. We'll be back on KFJB-TV.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Pence Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Pence Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. This city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here with right about tip-off. Give you a quick in our Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown presents our scouting report tonight. Urbandale's coached by John Schmidt, last year went 13-11, 2-8 in CIML, and beat the Bobcats 65-56. Bobcats sputtered down at Urbandale last year, but Urbandale's driven everything around. They're very aggressive. Coach Apple, you heard him say, going to be an incredibly physical team that can shoot it. Bobcats did a great job against Newton last night. They're going to have to do a tremendous job, especially on Grant Euchre, the junior 6'1 guard, for the Bobcats to come away with a victory. And that has been your scouting report presented by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown, driven to provide innovative plastic molding solutions. We'll be right back with the starting lineups. You're listening and watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat athletics.
Why choose Marshalltown Community College for your education?
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
And we're here at tip-off. Dalen gets the pick, and here comes Trey Brooks and the Bobcats. Real quick, your starting lineups for Urbandale is sitting at 2-1. It's Bryce Lang, number 3. Number 12, Cooper Harderson. Number 20, Jack Craig. Grant Euchre, leading scorer, rebounder, assist man. And then in the man in the middle, Cole Garwood. For your Bobcats, same as it's been, Trayshawn Brooks, junior guard. Carter Giannetto, junior guard. Junior center, Dalen Houston. Senior forward, Jackson Eisenbarth. And senior guard, in Drake Capayu. Urbandale has the ball, top of the key. Garwood gets it, spins, handoff to Harderson. Harderson bounce pass, knocked away by Giannetto. Here comes Capayu, and the Bobcats are on the prowl. Capayu hands off to Giannetto. Over to Dalen in the corner, looks at the shot, doesn't like it. Giannetto back out, gets it to Trey Brooks at the top of the key. Over to Capayu, pump fake, gets back. Jackson isn't afraid. 3-ball, rims in, no good. The senior still trying to find his stroke here as he shot 48% from three-point land last year.
I'm thinking first game back at home, Jackson's going to have a breakout game tonight. That's my prediction.
All right, number 20, Jack Craig takes it to the rack, no good, short. Brooks brings it up. Brooks had a great second half at Newton, scoring 10 points and providing a lot of aggressiveness. Bad pass. The other way, here comes Jack Craig. Gets undercut by Trey Brooks. Good foul, short off the glass, no good, but he will shoot 2 shots. Jack Craig, the senior 6'2" guard, gonna be shooting 2.
That's a good hustle get back there by Brooks to not give him a gimme.
Yeah, you don't want to give the gimme on that. You want to make him earn it. Craig at the line. Urbandale's 1 game so far this year as Craig makes the first. one game this year. They lost at Ankeny Centennial 60-51. If you've ever been to Ankeny Centennial, they call it the jungle, the Jaguars. They play their You're in the Jungle, the Guns N' Roses song, and it's a tough place to play. The Bobcats have been blitzed there before, so it's no shame in losing there. Just like the women that extended 1-3-1 trapping defense. If you're able to break it, it's buckets on the other end for the Bobcats. Giannetto, about an 18-foot spin reverse, not the shot you want. And here comes Garwood sprinting across. Big dribble over Eisenbar's head, but it's knocked away. And the foul's going to be on number 34. It's going to be, no, they are going to call it on number 12. It's going to be on Cooper Harderson, the 6'1 guard.
Not a lot of offense yet in the first 2 minutes.
No, and really, if we want a quick look at what to watch, what I talked about in the what to watch here is you're looking at the what to watch is the first four. Bobcats have been really poor offensively in the first 4 minutes of halves, and Trey Brooks misses the three so far, 2.5 minutes in, no buckets. And then you're looking at Bob's kid, Grant Euchre. Of course, he's not Bob Euchre's real kid, but, spiritually it's his kid. Leads him in everything. Mr. Baseball, Bob Euchre. Mr. Urbandale is Grant Euchre. Great shooter.
Yeah, if they can contain him tonight, the Bobcats should see a lot of success.
Harderson looking in, cross court to Garwood. Garwood takes it right at Dalen, off the glass, no good. Tipped by Dalen, taken away by Drake, and here come the Bobcats. 5:06 left to go here in the first half. 2-0 Urbandale. Bobcats haven't gotten a good shot. That's a good shot. Great entry pass by Giannetto. Dalen kind of moved his guy up the lane, sat down, pinned him on his backside, and got to the old-fashioned way. 2-2. Harderson takes it right at Jackson. Call is going to be on Carter Giannetto.
It's good hustle on the defense there, but Carter just kind of got caught trying to pick the play.
Actually, as often the case, Coach Apple and some of
in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 3.74% for a 5-year fixed rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, online at lennoxecu.com.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Braden Weatherly, and you're watching Marshalltown Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we apologize for those technical difficulties. I'm Dylan Doze along with Jarrett Heil. Cole Garwood just knocks in a 15-footer. It's Bobcats 9, Urbandale 8 with 35 seconds left to go. And it's going to be a turnover. Braden Weatherly tried to get it, couldn't get it, and Bryce Lang and the Urbandale Jayhawks able to get the ball. For the Urbandale Jayhawks, it's going to be Cooper Harderson, Grant Euchre, Bryce Lang, Cole Garwood, and number 20, Jack Craig. For the Bobcats, Drake Capayu, Trayshawn Brooks, Braden Weatherly, Prince Jala, and Dalen Houston. Quickly, junior guard Carter Giannetto picked up two quick fouls for the Bobcats. Great defense by Prince. Oh, nice trapping of the ball. They've got it. Dalen. Oh my goodness, that's got to be that's only two. He got hit right in the head, and they only call two.
Boy, the athleticism there by Dalen Houston on taking it to the rack like that and took the hard hit to the head, and he'll get himself a couple free throws.
I don't know. We both wear glasses. I don't think that's Rick Mahorn. I don't think that's Bill Lambier. I don't think we're playing Detroit. But my goodness, that seemed like a pretty hard foul, only to get two shots. But the Bobcats will seek to put in a bucket as Dalen Houston makes the free throw. The junior forward having a really nice night, has 5 points so far for the Bobcats.
Physical ball, that's what we're seeing. We knew that's what we were going to see tonight, and it's been an exciting game so far.
And make that 6 points. Bobcats 1 second left to go. Cole Garwood lines up for three. Bucket. 11-11, end to one. Bobcats, Jayhawks tied. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're watching Bobcat basketball and our Friday showcase here on KFJB-TV.
Businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Kale Sandvik and you're watching Marshalltown basketball on KFJB-TV.
I want to apologize to Brevin Phillips and his entire family and maybe get an apology from Cole Garwood and his family. Actually, the number 35, Brevin Phillips, not Cole Garwood. So Brevin Phillips reined in that three, and I believe, how many does he have in that first quarter? He's got seven. Of Urbandale.
Well, I think they had switched up the starting lineups on us.
They did.
That kind of threw us off here in the booth.
Yeah, Bobcats 11-11. Like the energy as the quarter picked up. Bobcats found a rhythm, and they really, when Dalen and Prince are both on the court, the offense just moves much more effectively. Jackson Eisenbarth has been battling a little bit of health stuff, so he's still getting his win back. So he's playing in little minutes at the beginning of the quarters. But here for the Bobcats is going to be Dalen Houston as Brevin Phillips takes it right at him. Brevin Phillips, he's patient, and he'll root underneath. Dalen's got to stay low and not allow Brevin to get under his shoulders. 13-11. Oh, look other side. And this is where it is, as you see Braden Weatherly. He's like, please, please, as Kapayu knocks it down. There is not a better shooter from toes to fingers in this league than when Drake Kapayu is confident in shooting it.
Confidence out of Drake is going to be a good night.
As Kapayu gets his first three of the night. Nice switch by Trayshawn Brooks. Gets in the corner. Phillips for three off the glass. No good. And it's going to be rebound Prince. Here come the Bobcats up 14-13. Number 24. Little bit ahead of the dribble. Harderson gets him in the bump, and that's going to be on number 12. And I believe that will be his second foul.
It was somewhat of a ticky-tack foul for as physical as this game's been, but the refs don't want to let this one get out of check.
Yeah, a little bit of hand check, that freedom of movement, because what happens is as number 22, Jonathan Walker, checks in for Cooper Harderson as he picks up his second foul, and he'll get a little bit of a rest at the end of the Urbandale bench. Trayshawn passes in. Dalen, lazy pass. Euchre gets it,
Get out.
But oh my goodness, 3-4, climbed the ladder and smacked it back. You can't just do a simple layup when Dalen Houston's around. Kapayu gets the offensive rebound. Weatherly kicks over to Brooks. Top of the key. Kapayu three. Great pin down screen by Dalen. That's 1, 2, 3. Give them all to Kapayu with back-to-back threes. It's 17-13. The roundhouse is starting to rumble as the Bobcats open up a 4-point lead. Euchre carried the basketball, and they called it. Euchre has been quiet.
He has been quiet. Drake Kapayu is having a great game on the defensive side. He shut Euchre down. On the offensive side, 2 3-pointers. I think Euchre thought he was going to have an easy layup, and he learned what Dalen Houston was all about.
Yeah, Dalen, it was definitely a Houston we got liftoff situation. But you look at Kapayu on the other end, that Dalen pick was incredible. He picked his man and Drake's man, was able to pin down. And there's number 3. No. Kapayu is getting into that rhythm and shooting. Oh, Trayshawn thought he had it, but he just threw it to no one altogether, and the Bobcats have a chance. Here's the extend to 4 as Jackson Eisenbarth comes in for Dalen Houston.
It's important to get a good possession here. Let's extend this lead from 4 to 6 or 7.
Braden Weatherly never met a shot he didn't like, but I don't know if Coach Apple likes that. And that's going to be a foul, and I think it's going to go on Prince. No, it's going to go on Drake Kapayu.
That's a second.
That's Kapayu's second. And they're going to leave Drake in the ball game. Euchre over to Phillips. Phillips, oh no. I'm not going to lie to you. Brevin Phillips not bad at basketball.
Not bad at all. He got himself a little space and nifty move getting down the lane.
Prince, oh, he got hammered, no call. Brooks at the top of the key. Kapayu swings it back. This is where they're allowing the zone just to be real. They are being real indecisive and passive in this zone as Seren comes in to give Drake Kapayu a breather with 5:20 to go. Bobcats up 17-15. Bobcats have got to find some assertive nature in this zone. They're just playing perimeter. Pass over to Braden. 3 back iron, no good. And Rogelio Seren's going to get a foul. And Coach Apple, this right now with a young team is how deep can you go into this bench? And that is really the question. Why Coach Apple has said why he has a couple seniors actually come off the bench for him is because of this very nature, is trying to have some oomph off that bench, some people that they can trust off the bench. But with 2 quick fouls on Carter Gianetto and Drake, Bobcats have found a little bit of laissez-faire attitude on the offensive end. It's going to be a one-on-one. Grant Euchre, you never want to allow a shooter to start getting going from the foul line, as Euchre right now doesn't have any points.
Well, we'll see if he gets it from the line here to get started, but
oh my. Got every bit of the rim and then got nylon. Bobcats had a chance, 17-13 with the ball, a couple rush threes, and now Euchre makes sure it's tied up, and they're going to extend that 1-2-2 zone press. You got to be aggressive. You cannot. If you look ahead, it's a whole thing in this zone press. You can't look one move ahead. You've got to look 2 moves ahead. As Jackson Eisenbarth was leaking out, and he would have been wide open. They get it to him. Now he's in the corner. Now they've broken it. Brooks looking ahead, gets into the lane. Thought he got fouled, but no call. Phillips goes behind his back, is able to control the dribble, and Urbandale has a chance to take the lead with 4:45 left to go in the first half.
It's time for the Cats to dig deep. They've had a rough couple minutes here. Need to get a stop.
Craig takes it right to the rack. Weatherly was able to adjust the shot in the lane, and Dalen got a finger in the eye.
When Dalen's been in the game, he has made a huge impact tonight, and it's too bad he just checked back in and now has to take a seat.
Yeah, he got one right into the eyes. He's going to take a seat real quick. Prince Shala's going to come back in. Prince had that big 3-point play as he first came in that first quarter. Other than that, he's been pretty quiet. This Urbandale team is quite aggressive on defense, very physical. Seren can hit that shot, and it's a terrible pass from Eisenbarth. And the layup is good by Kevin Dillon, and here comes Urbandale up 19-17, and we're going to see Corey Smith, the junior, coming off the bench. Prince down on the block. No. That, I guess they're going to call offensive foul on Prince Jala. That's going to be Jala's first. Corey Smith is going to come in for Jackson Eisenbarth. Coach Apple was not happy with that ill-advised pass from the cross court that caused a turnover. Bobcats have found they've been in a 2-minute scoring drought, as Urbandale's been able to score the last 6 points.
Yeah, drought would be the word that we're in, and it's fallen asleep on the offensive end, and aggressive offensive play by Urbandale.
Brevin Phillips one-on-one against Prince. Prince picked his pocket. Oh, and Prince with two. He just kind of old man dead-legged him. He just stepped through, dead-legged him, and just put it off the glass.
Brevin Phillips ended up, I don't know how he ended up way over here. He got faked out. Broken ankle move there.
Jack Craig with another straight line drive. Bobcats have struggled with him tonight as he's made a couple nice drives. And one.
What a thing of beauty on that play there by Prince Jala.
Phillips is an athletic kid, good kid. Prince was able to get underneath him being a couple inches shorter and was able to reverse it off the glass with a nice little piece of English and ready to get maybe another three-point play the old-fashioned way, see if Prince can move to 8 points on the night. Game is tied at 21, 3:05 left to go here in the first half. Prince Jala short. It's going to stay at 7 points. It's 21s. Phillips top of the key. Dribbles over. Craig leaks out the backside. Now it's to Grant Euchre. Euchre one-on-one with Brooks. Crosses him over, gives it over to Dillon. Dillon, left-handed dribble, handoff, fake handoff to Craig. Back to Craig. Craig guarded by Corey Smith. Back to Euchre, deep three. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Jala hands off to Brooks. 2:30 to go. Bobcats coming from the right to left on the YouTube channel and on your radio dial. Just crossover dribble, stands about midline. Standing right on, and we're going to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a 30-second one with them. Bobcats 21, Jayhawks 21. You're watching Bobcats basketball on KFJB-TV.
Insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat Nation, it's Corey Smith, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here at the Marshalltown Roundhouse. It's luau night. It's Hawaiian night. We've got our red, blue, and white lays on. Brandon Lewis, the voice of the Bobcats, is on his way to the island of Maui. He went for hula. We stay to hoop, and we got these lays anyways. 2:19 to go. I'm Dylan Doze along with Jarrett Heil, number one in your hearts. And right to my right, your wife paid me to say that.
Oh, well, thanks, Donna, for that. I appreciate that. But let me tell you, what a night's night, a battle of the red, white, and blues of the Urbandale Jayhawks and the Marshalltown Bobcats. 21-21, 2 minutes to go in the half. This has been a wonderful game to watch.
I really think there should be a student crowd to student crowd chant of our shade of blue is better. Jala in the lane, just off front iron. Brevin Phillips clears it. Prince goes right at it, gets the pick, and there's the layup. He picked his pocket twice, and they're going to stop. Coach Schmidt is going to say, you know what, Phillips, maybe we pass that along. Maybe we don't take it one-on-one against the king, Prince Jala. And Rogelio Seren got caught sneaking the Oreo out of the cookie jar, and he's going to pick up a foul.
It's good aggressive defensive play. There was nothing wrong with that by Rogelio.
We're looking at Dalen over there. He sat after getting poked in the eye. Hopefully he's okay. He looks to be okay over there, but this is a pretty young lineup for the Bobcats. Junior Corey Smith, junior Rogelio Seren, junior Trayshawn Brooks, and junior Dalen Houston coming back out. Back iron no good as Euchre misses a free throw. And it stays 23-21. Trayshawn Brooks, oh my goodness, and couldn't finish. Man alive, you about had to have a stewardess on that flight. He was up in the air for a while. Euchre behind the back dribble over to Phillips. Phillips hands off to Lang. Lang looks to drop down to Phillips. Instead, he throws it away to no one. Kevin Dillon, he thought Kevin Dillon was going to stay out. He ducked in, and Lang threw it out of bounds. Bobcats basketball, 1:16 to go as Dalen Houston comes in for Corey Smith. So for your Bobcats, Braden Weatherly, Trayshawn Brooks, Rogelio Soren, Dalen Houston, and Prince Jala leading all scorers with 9 points.
That's the 6th turnover of the night for the Urbandale Jayhawks, and we're now approaching the last minute.
And a 5-second closely guarded violation on Trayshawn. Trayshawn needed, he's talking to his teammates, you guys got to move. You can't just stand around. That has been a problem with the Bobcats. That's one of those things. 5 seconds, it looks like it's Trayshawn's fault, but if the offense isn't moving, that's something like, it's like a coverage sack in football. It's nothing that they did so special, but it's what everyone else was doing.
And that's Euchre's first real impressive play of the game, and the way he spun and got himself to the basket, and 2 points.
Tied up, 42 seconds left to go, 23-23. Bobcats kind of have put this offense together with both Carter Giannetto and Drake Capayu with 2 early fouls, not playing much of the second quarter. And a miss by Brooks. And Lang brings it the other way, gives it to Phillip, handoff to Euchre. Euchre pulls it back out. He's guarded by number 42, Rogelio Soren. 17 seconds to go, no shot clock. Euchre goes at Soren, pulls it back out. Good defense by Rogelio. It's 23-23, 9 seconds to go.
Traveled.
Oh, Euchre traveled. Oh, my goodness, and they called the foul late. That's going to be 2 shots. It sure looked like he just walked.
I've walked before, and that looked like it was a little stroll down the lane, but little bump. Got to play through it.
And that's going to be a 3rd foul on Rogelio Soren. The young junior, as he gets adjusted to varsity life, has struggled at times with fouls. And Euchre makes the first, and first lead in a while for Urbandale. It's 24-23 as Braden Weatherly, Rogelio Soren will come off the court, and Drake Capayu, Carter Giannetto will come back in. So now the Bobcats have Carter Giannetto, Drake Capayu, Dalen Houston, all pretty efficient three-point shooter. Carter Giannetto with 6 threes on the young season. Bobcats could get a pretty good shot here. Dalen gets a 3 off the back iron, no good, and that'll do it. Bobcats find themselves trailing at half, 25-23, and we'll be back with the halftime report here on KFJB-TV.
Time for a new ride or a new-to-you ride. Lennox Employees Credit Union is here to help with new and used vehicle loans. Rates are as low as 2.24% for up to 60 months for new vehicles and used vehicles for 48 months. Go to their website, lennoxecu.com, for further details and membership eligibility, or call the office to talk to a loan officer. Low auto loan rates from Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines. How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV. Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
And now we're back. I'm Dylan Doze along with Jarrett Heil. Now time to look at our stats from the first half, presented by Ken's Transmission of Marshalltown. Jarrett.
Leading scorers for the Urbandale Jayhawks visiting here at the Roundhouse tonight. Brevin Phillips had a nice first half, 11 points. Grant Euchre was held in check for the most part, but got 6 late points there in the second quarter. Cooper Hardinson with 2, Jack Craig with 4, and then down for the Bobcats tonight, leading the way. Leading for the Bobcats is Prince Jala with 9. Dalen Houston with an electric 6. Drake Capayu with a couple threes, 6 points, and Trayshawn Brooks with 2. To round it out. Turnovers tonight, Urbandale with 6. Nice 6 forced turnovers by the Bobcats. 3 turnovers for the Bobcats themselves. So exciting physical first half.
And those are our stats from the first half, presented by Ken's Transmission of Marshalltown. Later on, we'll have Jarrett's key adjustment at halftime. But next, we'll have Coach Brian Murphy of the Bobcat Girls here on the Halftime Report. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Pence Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Pence Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, sportsplusTherapy.com. Edward Jones, Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. Capon and Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home.
And welcome back to the Roundhouse as the Bobcats find themselves trailing 25-23 against Urbandale here on Friday night. And now presented by, we're in the post-game show. I've got Coach Brian Murphy of the Marshalltown Girls, and your coach's game interview is presented by Laurel Diesel Services, your locally owned qualified diesel mechanics. Coach, we talked a lot about the aggression of Urbandale and along with the smart play of the Bobcats, a little bit reminiscent to last night, got down big early on the way to a 48-13 loss, but in the second half played a lot better. What are some of those growth steps you saw from the ladies here tonight?
Yeah, what we talked about at halftime is, I thought last night, as you said, it took us to the second half to really wake up, and I thought that really happened in the second quarter this time out, where we knew coming in that it was going to be a defense we hadn't seen much this year, and it was going to take some time to kind of work things in. And I thought we did a good, we did a pretty good job of learning from some of those mistakes, recognize the passes. It's one of those things sometimes like you're working with a small child where you tell them something's don't do that. They've got to try it a couple times. Oh, yeah, you're right, that doesn't work. And so we got rid of some of those passes that we knew weren't going to be there, starting to be a little bit more patient. and that's all part of that growth process you mentioned.
Well, and I think that the key to that, you saw that in the fourth quarter. I believe it was Aniston Borsch down in the corner, passed it into Sydney Capayu. She didn't get the bucket, but she got the foul and was able to get to the line. And you started to see a couple more of those crisp passes. You see a Urbandale team has scored 80-plus points in both of their victories, scored 48 tonight, and you turn them over quite a bit. What do you have to say about the defense from the ladies here tonight?
Yeah, I was really proud of our defensive effort. I mean, our offensive energy is also often dictated by our defensive effort and intensity, and I was really proud of the way that we scrapped. I mean, we were outsized in many ways down there, and I mean, it didn't matter. I mean, we had Sarah Huffman, Aniston, everybody getting in there, Amaya ripping the ball away, and that is a really testament to how much they're bought in, and we went zone there, and we were reluctant knowing they had some good outside shooters, and it flustered them more than I anticipated, and so I told the girls that we should have gone zone earlier. That's on me, but certainly I was really proud of the way they responded once we did.
Thank you very much, Coach. And you have another bite at the apple Tuesday night against Des Moines North, and this has been the Coach's Postgame interview with Coach Brian Murphy, brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services, your locally owned, qualified diesel mechanics. You're watching Bobcats basketball here on KFJB-TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 3.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, online at LennoxECU.com.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Named Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here in the second half, and somehow halftime played some incredible defense because we lost 2 points. It's 25-21, and they're looking over here. We have us as 23 points. I am not sure how we dropped to 21, and they seem to be working on it right now. So let's take this moment to do the key adjustment from Ken's transmission here. So Jarrett, as we look at one adjustment for the Bobcats, what do you think that we can do here to kind of stretch this and go away with a 3-0 week under our belt?
Well, I think with it being Hawaiian night, we got to pack a Hawaiian punch, and
I like it
because it is a physical game, and we pack that punch, we get physical, And we maintain control of the ball in our possessions, and we got the players to make the buckets, but we got to be physical, match that physicality, and finish this game off. We've had moments. We just need a full body of work of it for the entire half.
So you heard it here on Hawaiian night. You got to pack a Hawaiian punch, and that is our halftime adjustments presented by Ken's Transmission, your family-owned transmission experts. And again, the conversation continues. It's 25-21, pointing to we have 23. That the official scorer missed a bucket. The official scorer missed a bucket. That's crazy. Because what we have up here is ours matches up exactly with it. And if we trust Jarrett Heil with the treasurer's office here in the county, maybe we should trust him with the scores. What do you think, Jarrett?
Are they harvesting points? Is that what that's called?
It's 25-21 Bobcats. So Jackson Eisenbarth 3 offside, and here comes Urbandale. And in a game like this, every point matters. Lang gets it, guarded by Carter Giannetto. Lang again, cross court. He wanted Euchre to dive, and now they're jawing a little bit, but Lang has done that a couple times here tonight. Anticipated a move by the offensive player that didn't happen and just chucked it out of bounds. Bobcats get a chance to cut into this 4-point Jayhawk lead.
Yeah, need a good offensive possession. Let's get this second half fired up.
Eisenbarth in the corner. Phillips does a nice job of not allowing Dalen to get to the block. Trayshawn. Guarded by Craig. Craig picks his pocket, gets it up to Harderson. Harderson gets into the lane, drops it off to Lang, and they're going to call a foul, and that's going to be 2 shots. And they're not going to call that on the ground, so it's going to be 2 shots. And it's going to be on Dalen.
Just the first foul of the night for Dalen.
And the first one is up and good. It is now 26-21. As Urbandale looks to extend this lead. 27-21. At one point it was 17-13 Bobcats. So Urbandale is on a 14-4 run.
Let's see this offense move a little bit.
Yep. Giannetto looks inside. Great job. And no, not going to call a foul on that as Phillips was able to go straight up. Here comes Urbandale. Wouldn't be surprised to see Apple go to the bench a little bit early in this third quarter if Urbandale continues to stifle the Bobcats. That 3 ball is going to be pure. All 3 of them, give them every single one of them. It's 30-21. And here comes Prince Jala. Just like I said, he's not going to mess around. This is the best offensive team the Bobcats have out there. Kapayu back to Brooks. Brooks takes the lane. Nice through and gets a bucket. I thought he might have got undercut in an and one, but he gets 2 nonetheless. It's 30-23.
I'll tell you, Trajan's making some great moves cutting through the lane. He's getting more confidence each game, and that was one of the more beautiful finger rolls you're going to see.
He's got that nice George Gervin-esque finger roll. Kapayu's got Euchre, top of the key. Phillips guarded by Dalen. Handoff to Euchre. Passes it over to Harderson, guarded by Jackson Eisenbarth. Eisenbarth's been much better defensively. As Euchre cuts in, off the glass, no good, but Harderson's able to get the rebound. And here comes Phillips. Phillips kicks it out to Lang. Lang sets up the offense. Passes over to Phillips, dives down into the corner. Phillips guarded by Eisenbarth. He's going to take him one-on-one, but he loses the dribble, has to give it over to Craig. Dalen was coming. He wasn't nothing to do with it. They're going to call a foul on Dalen. And Dalen kind of came down, and that's going to be quickly his second. It's 30-23, 5:17 to go. Don't really like where this one's headed here in the second quarter, or second half. Started with us losing 2 points at halftime. And now Harderson gets another another free throw. I believe that's his 4th point here in the third quarter.
That it is.
Eisenbarth out. Jala in. Bobcats got to fight, and they've fought valiantly in the second half. Both games this week, they found themselves behind in both weeks, but they haven't found themselves down 9 in the second half, and this is where they find themselves right now, down 32-23, 5:11 left to go in the third quarter. Brooks picks up his dribble, gets it to Capayu. Giannetto in the corner, back to Capayu. To Giannetto for 3, lines one up, air balls it. That's second air ball for Giannetto here tonight. And Bobcats got to find some defense here as Euchre gets it to the corner. Craig lines up a 3, back iron, no good. That's over the back. They're not going to call it. Harderson throws it out. Capayu gets it. They've got numbers. Dalen's going to throw one down on your head. And off the glass, no good. And it's going to be a foul. And I think it's going to be on Jack Craig.
Boy, I tell you, Dalen was cutting across there, and I thought he was going to get an easy dunk, but the defense.
They're actually going to call it on Grant Euchre.
The defense closed in quick, but Trajan Brooks with the cat-like reflex to get that rebound and put back, and he finds himself at the free throw line.
See if Trajan can get a couple more points here in the second half from the free throw line. Junior guard's free throw is up and good. Trajan did a nice job in that fourth quarter part of going 7 out of 8 from the free throw line for the Bobcats as they closed that game last night in Newton.
Don't like this spot playing from behind, but there's definitely plenty of time to just buckle down and keep chipping away.
Trajan nailing both free throws. Bobcats extend the pressure, going with their own zone trap, similar to Urbandale's. Urbandale gets it in the corner to Lang, or over to Craig. Craig gets it to Harderson. Harderson gets it back around the S of the Bobcats. Lang guarded by Jala. Euchre guarded by Trajan. Trajan up in his shorts as Giannetto's guarding Craig. Craig taking straight line. Oh, throws it right to Jala, and Dalen gets it, but no one actually got it, and Lang was able to get it. And, oh, my goodness, how in the world did this happen? I'm tongue-tied because that was a lack of effort by the Bobcats that made it go from 32-25 having the ball to being 34-25 for the Bobcats. Jala over to Brooks. Brooks down to Capayu. Gets Jala at the free throw line. Kicks it to Giannetto. Lined up for 3. Back iron, no good. Dalen tears down the rebound over his back. That's going to be on Craig as Dalen went up after it.
It was a strange event on the other end of the floor here. It's almost like the game of pinball kind of had the Bobcats stunned for a moment, and the Jayhawks pick up the loose ball and put one in.
Giannetto's not shot the ball well tonight, and then he throws it away. And he's going to pick up his 3rd foul.
Well, there was nothing he could do there. I don't think he necessarily threw it away. He did have it poked from him, but being a little careless with the ball right now, and this is going to burn you here, especially in the second half, approaching down double digits.
Lang, a good free throw shooter. Lines up the first one. Nylon. 10-point lead. Braden Weatherly's coming in for Carter Giannetto. Bobcats are going to have to make their move quickly.
.331 left in the third quarter. Plenty of time, but
second one is good. Find themselves down 36-25. Urbandale again with the trap pressure. Bobcats able to break it. Now have numbers, and the foul is going to be on Lang.
We'll take that.
Lang picks up his foul, and that's going to be number 2. Bobcats, there's going to be a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one with them. Bobcats find themselves down big, 36-25, 3:21 left to go in the third. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Dale in Houston. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
All right, we're back. 36-25. Bobcats find themselves down, and just an anemic start to this third quarter. We talked about what to watch the first 4. Let me tell you, the first 4 hasn't been very good. It wasn't good in the first half, wasn't good in the second half, offensively speaking.
No, they got to turn up the intensity, got to get some defensive stops and get some easy baskets, run some sets to get Prince cutting across the basket. Trajan's working good in space, or Dalen. Any of those 3 right now are the good options to just get an easy basket, but they're not coming easy tonight against the Jayhawks.
They're not. As Brooks gets the ball, as they're going to be back into a 2-3 zone. See how the Bobcats look to attack that. Kapayu gets into the corner to Weatherly. Brooks gets it. It's important as Kapayu lines up a 3-ball. Oh, everything but in. As the senior was about an inch away from his third 3 of the game.
That was all the way in and then back out.
Oh, Prince just got taken. It's going to be on the floor, and that's going to be Prince's second foul. We got to find something to do here. This is not looking good right now so far for the Bobcats.
No, just in a little bit of a funk and just can't seem to break out of it. Offensively and even defensively, when we've had breaks, the ball just seems to end up the other way. And
he was out of bounds. Too quick. It was a great play call. Phillips tried to get it right back to Euchre coming in because as Phillips got the ball, he was double-teamed. Euchre was wide open but never established himself inbounds for the Jayhawks. It's going to be Bryce Lang. It's going to be Grant Euchre. Brevin Phillips line up. Kapayu 3, everything but in. He has hit everything but in on his last couple attempts. Bobcats still trail by 11. Euchre stepping into a 3. That is poison. You cannot allow that kid to step into a shot. Bobcats find themselves down big. Yeah. It's 39-25.
Yeah, Drake had Groundhogs down 2 straight 3-pointers in a row. They looked the same way, all the way in and back out.
Gets Prince at that free throw line. Prince went with his forehead before he went with the basketball and got in trouble. And they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Jayhawks. This is Coach Apple's looking at the bench for answers, and so he looks to number 1, Carter Giannetto. Giannetto's going to be in at the next dead ball. Bobcats find themselves, they're playing a bit of, they're playing man-to-man here as Harderson back cuts, Lang back cuts, and they're going to call a block on Dalen for his third. Oh, my goodness. Brooks got back cut, and Lang with a layup, and this is just, it's rough. It is not good basketball right now in the Roundhouse.
No, can we just get back to halftime and restart this third quarter? It has been just half asleep out there and can't get anything to happen, and just got to hit that reset button and get some intensity back. Get the defense to start your offense.
Yeah, as Lang misses the first one, that's a present for us, but it's as if the check-in desk took 2 points from us at halftime, but also took our soul. It really is. It just seemed to deflate the Bobcats, and they have not been able to get out of it as Lang tries to put them up and put them up 15. Bobcats are going to have to chip away quickly.
And it started with that 3-pointer at the end of the first half. That's where it kind of took the heart and soul out of the Bobcats right now. But
and end line, they turn it over again. My goodness. Really, the early fouls, Giannetto and Capayu weren't able to play. Phillips stepped into a 3 at the end of the first quarter, then getting that lead at the end of the second quarter. Bobcats have not been able to really find their feet here in the first 6.5 minutes of the second half.
Let's get a stop.
As Euchre is able to cross-court pass to Phillips. Phillips looks, has Lang behind him, guarded by Dalen. Settles for 18, knocks it in. It's 17 points. My goodness, 25-21 at halftime. It's now 42-25. Bobcats can't stop a bucket and can't get a bucket. Lethal combination.
Giannetto. Oh, again, halfway in and back out. The ball's just not bouncing our way on the offensive end this possession or this quarter. That'd be 9 points we'd have if the ones that went down stayed down.
As Euchre drop step doesn't get it. Jala with the rebound, and it's going to have to be a foul on Harderson. Yep, they're going to call it on 12, Harderson. I believe that's going to be his third.
Well, a 17-point lead, it's a big lead, but this Bobcat team has firepower and the ability to chip this away and get back into it in a quick fashion, but they got to get going.
It's going to come down to making buckets and also getting turnovers. Prince in the corner takes a baseline. It's going to be a blocking foul, and that is going to be on number 23, Kevin Dillon, the senior guard, is going to be called with a blocking foul. That's a 5th team foul, second foul on Dillon. Brooks inbounds, bounces it into Jala. I think it's going to be on they're going to call a foul, and I believe that might be on Kevin Dillon again. Yeah, it's going to be Kevin Dillon's third. He got second and 3, and number 2 and number 3 without any time coming off the clock. That is efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Drake Hezzy's on that 3, gets it to Jala at the free throw line, short. I think it was tipped. They're going to say no.
He might have had the forehand just grazed by the defender. But that doesn't take much when you get the forehand just grazed to throw that shot off.
No shot clock. They're going to run for one last shot as Euchre gets it out. 3 ball, no good. Dalen gets it, and we're going to get a bucket at the end. 3, 2, and they're going to say no foul as Lang knocks it away. They're going to have 1.6 seconds to go.
Well, let's see if Apple's got a nice inbound play trick to pull out of the hat here.
They're going to dive down. Prince dives out, and now you got Capayu in the corner for a 3 ball. Corner pocket, no good. 42-25, Bobcats trail. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. This city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
As Bobcats get it, Dalen on the other end, going to the lane, layup, no good, but foul, and it's going to be on Euchre. I will tell you, Dalen, that would have been a nice three-point play. We got 7:40 left to go in this game. Bobcats had a horrific House of Horrors third quarter where the second half started 25-21 Jayhawks. Third quarter ended 42-25 Jayhawks.
You got a quarter of basketball, and you got a 17-point hole. What are you going to do? Get a steal like that. This is a good way to start. Get these free throws in, and it's intensity defense. That's all you have time for.
Yeah, Jayhawks have done well as the Bobcats have extended that pressure. Dalen up with one, and it's going to be back iron, no good. Dalen had a really good offensive first quarter. He has struggled since, as Dalen now has 8 points on the night.
This will be 7.
He has 7 points. First points is the first quarter. And Coach Apple's going to take a full timeout. We're going to take it with him. It's 42-26 Bobcats trail with 7:40 to go. Live from the Roundhouse, you're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Jackson Bowie, and you're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here on George Funk Court at the Marshalltown Roundhouse. I'm Dylan Doze along with Jarrett Heil as Brandon Lewis is on location, i.e. Maui. I think that might be where the Bobcats offense is because they did not show up here in the second half. They're definitely traveling. It's 42-26. Dalen Houston just put in 1 out of 2 free throws, dropping the lead to 16 as the Bobcats look to extend their 1-2-2 zone press. It's going to be Jackson Eisenbart, Dalen Houston, Drake Capayu, Carter Gianetto, Trayshawn Brooks for Urbandale. It's going to be Brevin Phillips along with Harderson, Grant Euchre, Jack Craig, and Bryce Lang. Lang in the corner for a 3-ball. Rush out, no good. Dalen gets a rebound and he'll clear. Gets it up to Brooks. Get a bucket here, drop to 14. Brooks into the lane, rolls in. Oh my goodness, had my about in my throat there. I thought it was going to roll off, but Brooks is able to get the layup. Bobcats cut it to 14, 7:10 to go. Phillips picks up the ball. Now Euchre about mid-court, guarded by Brooks. Crossover dribble over to Phillips near side. Phillips one-on-one with Dalen. Taking him right to the rack. Drop step, drop under. Dalen with a great job, great defense, but it just sneaks over the rim. And he gets 2. Phillips has been big. How many does Phillips have tonight?
Well, he started off hot, 7 in the first, 4 in the second, and then 4 more in the second half. He's up to 15.
Capayu misses the 3. We're going to need all of those that we can get as Harderson clears it, guarded by Houston. Phillips is at halfway, handing it off to Euchre. Euchre playing peekaboo behind the Phillips screen, drives in, kicks to Lang for 3. Front iron, no good. Kicks up. And Gianetto wasn't able to track it down as Cooper Harderson is able to get the rebound. Harderson's been a big factor here tonight.
You can't give them more than one try.
Poked away. Capayu gets it up to Houston. Houston drops it to Gianetto into the corner to Brooks. Brooks takes a baseline, blocking foul, and that's the right call. Brooks had him in a spin cycle a little bit, and we see the foul's going to be on Jack Craig. And that will be free throws. If the Bobcats can continue to make free throws every time they get fouled, they're going to the line.
No better way to catch up than scoring points with the clock stopped. So keep the defensive intensity up. That press, it didn't cause a turnover in the backcourt, but that press had Urbandale out of sorts. So they weren't able to get in their offensive set. Got to just keep pressing.
Yeah, and we've even seen, even though they haven't gotten turnovers in the backcourt on that, we've seen a couple speed up of getting shots where Lang has launched a couple quick three-pointers that have both missed, allowing the Bobcats multiple possessions as Brooks steps up and makes free throws. I'm going to sound old man here for you. One of the biggest jobs of the point guard, don't turn the ball over, make free throws. Tonight, Trayshawn's done a pretty good job with both as he steps to the line with his second free throw.
And I think he only had one turnover on the night.
And there he is, 4 for 4 from the line for the junior guard. Trayshawn Brooks, it's 30-44. And they're going to call a moving screen on Grant Euchre. It's going to be Bobcat basketball. Again, you just keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. There's less than 6 minutes to go. Bobcats have cut it down to 14.
Keep chipping.
And it looks like we're going to get a timeout from Coach John Schmitz. Bobcats down 44-30. We're going to take a timeout here. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Bobcat Nation, this is Jackson Eisenbarth, and you're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
Bobcats down 44-30. It was 42-25. So the Bobcats have been able to chip in a little bit. They do have the basketball after a moving screen on Grant Euchre, his third foul of the night. Bobcats have done a really nice job on him. Brevin Phillips has been quite good for Urbandale. Bobcats need some threes to fall. Carter Giannetto has not shot the ball well tonight. This would be a great time to start. Capayu looks over, swings it to Giannetto, back to Capayu. Swings it to Dalen. Dalen gets it into the lane, and that's where he's fouled again. Prince is going to be at the line. That's going to be 2 shots.
Make them. We got to make them. Everyone matters.
And that's the one thing with this zone. That free throw line is usually where you want to find your zone breaker, but they crash. They crash at that point on both. You just have to be incredibly strong with the basketball. And Prince lines up free throw number 1, and that's going to be short.
He needs to take his time. He didn't take his time on that one.
Yeah, Prince does that swing around the world, and then you got to set yourself and knock it down. Shot number 2 is up. Back iron, no good. Oh, Trayshawn! Oh, they called a foul. I thought that was a clean pick. Maybe I didn't see that it was a clean pick. Maybe I hoped that it was a clean pick.
Well, you're saying you're old. Maybe, but it might have been your old eyes. I don't know. But, boy, that would have been a nice one to get there.
It was my young heart combined with my old eyes. Wanted that to be clean.
We need every break we can get right now. That was one we could have used.
Lang crosses the timeline, throws up a layup, doesn't get it, and then picks up a foul. Lang has shot the ball quickly 3 different times in the fourth quarter, and he has not made it any time.
And, I think an incidental kick as Lang came down, actually knocked the headband off of Prince.
Yeah. And that's going to give Prince another shot. Knock him down, buddy. Urbandale, we're muddying up the game a little bit. And I think we're going to take a 30-second timeout with him as Prince is going to go to the line when he comes in. And we'll be right back here on KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey, Bob.
And Jackson Eisenbarth paying tribute for Prince Jalo, who got poked in the eye and fouled. So he's shooting the free throws for him. Makes the first, misses the second. Bobcats, man alive, if we made all of them, it'd be a 10-point game. It's 44-31. Bobcats still in this one. Hanging on, trying to claw back into it as Euchre is guarded closely. He just switched pivot feet. That should have been a travel, but no call. Kapayu guarding closely. Cooper Herderson drops it down between Phillips' leg and no go. Urbandale is trying to put this thing on a silver platter and hand it to us. Bobcats are taking like little nibbles. They're not taking the whole thing. They're not denying it, but they're not taking the big bite they need to.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I look back to the game against Roosevelt where it was just we launched threes all day. We need to start doing that, and we need to start making them.
Yep. Trayshawn is extended Cooper or Carter in the corner. Oh my goodness. The young junior guard is just not getting any luck going, but you got to keep shooting. Phillips guarded by Eisenbarth. They're going to clear this one. Dalen's going to stay back. Nice job by Eisenbarth, but again, not blocking out. Giannetto let his man get behind him. Again, Lang with an offensive board. My goodness, Bobcats just not doing what needs to be done to get victories. Only scoring 10 points so far here in this second half.
Well, you got to get the rebound. You can only give up one possession, and you can't burn another 30 seconds. The time is precious.
It's going to be a timeout. Coach John Smits wants a full. It was almost a 5-second call. We're going to take it with the Bobcats are bordering on needing a miracle, down 44-31. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Rogelio Soran and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Ever seen what it takes to fix a transmission? It takes a lot of patience, a lot of experience, and a whole lot of talent. At Ken's Transmission, they have all the above. Family owned and operated with over 62 years of experience in all areas of transmission, keeping your vehicle shifting smoothly and routine maintenance, repair and replacement, including automatic and manual. For reputable service you can trust, Ken's Transmission. Ken's Transmission at 306 East Ensign Street in Marshalltown is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Hey Bob.
And we're back. It's 44-31. Urbandale has the ball. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Hardison gets it to Lang. Lang dribble drive, drops off to Phillips. Drop step, throws it up off the glass. No good. Over the back, no call. Giannetto gets it, but Lang is there to get it, and he travels.
3:54 on the clock. It's quick shot time.
It was 42-25. Coming into the fourth quarter, Bobcats have given up 2 points in the fourth quarter. We cannot get buckets. This offense has been anemic.
It has been, and even though the defense has been good.
Kapayu lined one up, no good. We just cannot find it. They're wide open. I'm Dylan Doze along with Jarrett Heil here at George Funk Court at the Marshalltown Roundhouse. Herderson reverse dribble over to Bryce Lang. Lang guarded closely by Carter. Giannetto gets in the lane, leaves it up short, gets his own rebound off the back iron, no good. Brooks gets a rebound. Bobcats have to take advantage of these opportunities. Dalen lines up a three, no good. Rebound Phillips. Here comes Urbandale.
We've had chances this quarter. The shots just aren't falling.
This is the poorest offensive performance I've seen since we played Ames last year, which a very similar output. Could not buy a bucket no matter what we did. Oh, that's going to be, they're going to call a charge. God bless you, Dalen. I think you made it look a little worse than it was, but we'll take it.
Yeah, we will. Willing to plant the feet, take the charge, get the ball back, and live to see another possession.
And we're going to take a timeout. Bobcats take a timeout. We're going to take one with them. It's a full timeout. We'll take a full one with them. Bobcats down 44-31. Need a miracle. Need the threes to start dropping. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat athletics.
Here for a blockbuster.
And we're back here at George Funk Court at the Marshalltown Roundhouse, down 44-31. Bobcats have given up 2 points in this fourth quarter. Defensively playing incredibly well. Offensively, we cannot buy a bucket. High pick by Houston, pick by Eisenbarth. Gets Capayu in the corner. Give me all 3 of them. Finally, the nylon is tickled by Drake Capayu. It's going to be picked off, and that's got to be a foul on Phillips, but no call.
Dalen had the position on that. He got run over by a freight train.
Yeah, great defense, and that's going to be close to a 5-second. They're going to call a 5-second, closely guarded. The Bobcats, my goodness, if any shot would fall here tonight. Again, 44-34, 2:26 left to go. For the Jayhawks, it's Grant Euchre, it's Bryce Lang, it's Brevin Phillips, it's going to be Jack Craig and Cooper Herderson. For the Bobcats, it's Brooks, Dalen Houston.
Oh, my. That looked like a little bump there, but ball goes off the knee. Got to play through it. We're down by 4 possessions, so 2:20 left. There is still time in this game.
Definitely is. You have Trey Brooks along with Jackson Eisenbarth, Drake Capayu, Carter Giannetto, and Dalen Houston for the Bobcats. Got to play defense. Every possession counts. Oh, close. Great recovery by Trey. And Trey, oh my goodness, almost picked his pocket. That's a great handles by the big man. Brevin Phillips able to keep his dribble alive.
Well, Dalen tried to sneak out with one, and Trajan, what a good way to match up against the big man. And Bout got himself a steal, but didn't give him an easy one. That's what mattered there.
As Brevin lines up for the free throw, first one is up, but no good. And on the 1-and-1, no bucket. Bobcats again have life. They say, hey, Cats have 9 lives. Bobcats might need to have 10. Eisenbarth 3, quick release, back iron, no good. Rebound, Capayu over to Giannetto. Giannetto for 3, short iron, no good. And it's got to be a foul. It's got to be a foul on Dalen, or it's got to be a foul on Cooper, one of the two. And now they're just starting to slip. Jack Craig gets Phillips in the corner. Bobcats playing their hearts out defensively. You cannot fault the effort on the defensive end.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's a backbreaker. Bobcats had everything to do, and it's just a big bucket.
You know, sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way, and that's what we're seeing here tonight. But you're right. The defensive effort has been there. I mean, Grant Euchre's one of the the better players you're going to see, and they've really shut them down. But 12 points in a minute 10, that's a tall task.
What you're seeing from this Bobcat team, giving up 46 points tonight. In their 2 previous wins, they've given up 46, 48. This is a very, very good Marshalltown Bobcat defense. Great take. Oh, they're going to call a charge. I can't believe that. Trey took it baseline. I thought that was an and one.
With the way that Trajan moves so much, it's almost impossible to be set. But he was, and keep playing through it, Bobcats.
46-34, Bobcats find themselves down a dozen. 55 seconds to go. This is foul territory as they throw it up to Lang. Now they have the 2-on-1. Dalen, and they're going to call a block. That's a right call. It's a right call as Dalen kind of came down with him. Dalen doesn't like it. It ended up being the right call. It's 48 seconds to go. It's 46-34. Where the Bobcats just cannot find any offensive they're not going to go after. Oh, they're not. All right, the underneath ref is calling him out to come over, and Coach Apple says, all right, I thought he was going to come out and give him a technical. That's good refereeing there from underneath the hoop. As they switched the official with the one that Coach Apple was talking with, switched the official, and were able to get it settled down there. That was good work. Good work by the refereeing group. 48-6 to go. Jarrett, you get invited to these things, and you bring me losses. It's not what I like.
I blame it on the Hawaiian theme. From Iowa, we're just not used to this Hawaiian theme. Maybe they had pineapple on the pizza at halftime or something. I don't know what happened tonight. As
Lang knocked down both of them, it's 48-34, and clock just starts. Bobcats need buckets in the worst of ways. Giannetto lines up a 3. That's going to be an air ball. He has just struggled immensely shooting the basketball tonight. This junior is going to have, and has had already, some really good nights. Tonight just wasn't one of them.
Well, and you're going to have that, and he's going to keep shooting. That's the good thing about him, and you're going to have games like this where you learn, and there's some brighter days for Carter, no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's what you noticed first time he was on the court in the scrimmage against Iowa City West. Kid's going to shoot. He's not going to be afraid, and that's what makes him great. Euchre gets the ball guarded by Brooks. If you look defensively, Grant Euchre has not done much of anything here tonight. And they're going to run this one out.
What an effort by Weatherly there to save that. Down 14 under 10 seconds to go diving out of bounds right into the stands. Gotta appreciate the effort.
And that'll do it. Bobcats lose 48-34. We'll be back with the locker room report. You've been watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college. But medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Coming up, post-game statistics, a check of the area scoreboard, and post-game reaction. The Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Report, brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors. And when we come back, we'll have Jarrett Heil will give us the stats and the recap of the Marshalltown Bobcats' 48-34 loss against the Urbandale Jayhawks here at the Marshalltown Roundhouse here on KFJB-TV.
Shoe Fit in Marshalltown, you can find the right shoe for every occasion with a wide variety of top quality brands. Brown Shoe Fit carries the finest in footwear for both men and women with a large selection of athletic, dress, comfort, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert, friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and find the right shoe for your needs. Stop in today at Brown Shoe Fit, 10 East Main Street in downtown Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And welcome back as you see the Bobcat flag flying proud. The outcome, not what we wanted, 48-34. Bobcats just could not get anything going offensively here tonight. And welcome back into the Locker Room Report presented by Wells Fargo Advisor. Jarrett, why don't you give us a rundown of leading scorers for the Bobcats and then for the victorious Urbandale Jayhawks?
Well, for the Bobcats tonight, we had Prince Jalo with 9. We had Drake Kapayu with 9. And then Trajan Brooks with a good night of 8 points. Dalen Houston 6. Jackson Eisenbarth with 1 to round things out for the Bobcats. For the victorious Urbandale Jayhawks tonight, Brevin Phillips, boy, he just gave us some troubles being able to just move down low and especially in the first half, made his presence known. 15 points tonight, 9 points for Grant Euchre. Held in check well.
Yeah.
I think once the foul trouble kind of the game just kind of got a little strange there where we didn't hold him as long as we could have, but Grant Euchre did get his 9 points tonight. Cooper Henderson with 9 as well. 7 points for Bryce Lang. And 4 for Jack Craig, 2 for Kevin Dillon, and that rounds it out for the Urbandale Jayhawks to get the win here tonight, 48-34.
Thank you very much, and that's been the stats breakdown for the Bobcats. When we come back, we are going to have your Calvin Rocket Player of the Game, along with getting to talk with Coach Michael Apple when he makes his way up here. You're watching the Marshalltown Bobcats Locker Room Report presented by Wells Fargo Advisors.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Might have been the second week. And we're back. We're just regaling with fun stories with trending media leader Todd Steinkamp here. You got to make yourself laugh somehow when you get a 48-34 loss here. Now, we do have some good news. Overall, it's been a good week. Bobcats started out the week 0-0, end of the week 2-1. Not too bad. We can build off of that. And as it's the last game of the week, it is time to present our KFJB-TV Player of the Week, presented by Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill of Marshalltown. And really, I think probably the best sixth man in the state right now, and it is Prince Jala. Prince Jala was dominant in the second half against Roosevelt, destroyed Newton last night, and gave the Bobcats some good minutes tonight. So Prince Jala is the KFJB-TV Player of the Week, and that is brought to you each and every week from Calvin Rocket as they award a free pizza to the Bobcat Player of the Week. And Prince Jala, that is our Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill Player of the Week. When we come back, we will have the head man, Coach Michael Apple, talking Bobcats basketball. You're listening to the Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Why choose Marshalltown Community College for your education?
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And welcome back to the Bobcat Locker Room Report. And the post-game coach interview is presented by Laurel Diesel Services, your locally owned qualified diesel mechanics. Coach, 48-34. One thing that we've learned about this Bobcat club, 3 games this week, giving up 48, 48, and 46.
Yep.
Can you speak to the defensive intensity you see in these Bobcats?
We're defending really well right now. I mean, we're really tough, and we play hard. And that's kind of a goal we have, is keep them under 12 or under a quarter, and we've done that for 3 games now. So really proud of our effort on that side of the ball.
And one of the things we're seeing is, we've talked about this a little bit offensively, you see defensively people are there, and you said that they were going to be a very aggressive Urbandale team, and I've never known you to be a liar, and tonight you weren't as well, because Urbandale is aggressive and struggled, it seemed, especially in that first quarter and that third quarter, offensively to do about anything.
Yeah, they did. You know, we did a nice job there. 35 was big for him tonight. He made some nice plays where we had him contested, and we had our hand up, and he had to shoot over us, and it was a contested shot, and they made him. So give their guys credit. They made some tough shots tonight against us.
And then you look at that third quarter. That third quarter, a little bit of weirdness at halftime. Go in, it's 25-23. Come out, it's 25-21. That was only 2 points on the scoreboard, but that third quarter just never got going on the right foot. What do you attribute that to?
Well, we struggled to shoot tonight, and that could be we just don't have our legs right now. You know, playing back-to-back, we just looked tired, and we just couldn't, find a rhythm offensively. We had a lot of open looks, and we couldn't knock them down. And that's been kind of our first 3 games, so we just missed a lot of open looks. But if we just keep sharing it and taking good shots and the defending the way we are, good things are going to happen for us. We just got to stay together, keep playing hard, be good teammates, and those shots are going to fall down. Good shooters are shooting them, so just stay confident, and if you're open, shoot it.
Yeah, and we saw Carter did not have his best shooting night, but that's every kid's going to have that once along his first 2 games as a varsity starter. He's shot the ball really well. Tonight, not so much. But for me, from my perspective, the fact that you're seeing that consistent defensive intensity, which at times we would see it in fits and spurts last year, but this year it seems to be your calling card. And what do they always say? Defense travels, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That I'm really proud of how our guys just stuck with it defensively. Usually something like that happens where you just can't put the ball in the hole. It affects your whole game, and now you stop guarding, and then all of a sudden things just get out of control. At the end of the day, it was never out of reach. We just we got stops, and we just couldn't make shots, and that's how it went. So if we keep that effort on the defensive side of the floor and keep focusing there, I have no doubt our offense is going to come around.
Yeah, and I think as Jarrett and I were watching, it wasn't there. It really was just one of those games. If a shot would just fall, Fourth quarter defensively, you'd given up 2 points for the first 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah, I think we held them for 2 points, like you said, for 6 minute stretch there, and I don't know how much we scored either. Is the problem there? It's just And that's hard to do. I mean, our guys were tired, so that just shows their toughness and their grit there. So I'm proud of them, regardless of the outcome here tonight. There's a lot of good things we're seeing on the floor, and we just got to stick with it.
And is tonight one of those as you get ready for Tuesday and Des Moines North? Is this one where you just say, guys, you defended really well, kind of flush the rest, let's come back Tuesday?
That's all we said. I said, hey, we're okay.
Yeah.
They were disappointed in that locker room, and they were upset, and they're tired. So it's like, hey, we're going to clap it up. We're okay. Stay positive. Stay together, and let's get after it and get ready for next week.
Well, I know you're always a positive force on this. I know getting the broadcast, we're very positive on this team, and it really just, like you said, felt like it's the third game in 4 days.
And it's the first week that we've played
right.
in the season. So there's a lot of things going for us where it's like, hey, we're okay.
Yeah, and
we'll figure some things out. Preferably, we probably would have rather practiced last night than played and then, had a game Friday. But that's okay. We'll learn from it, builds toughness, and we'll go from there.
Let's just get a win on Tuesday then.
That's right, yeah.
All righty.
Yep.
Thank you, Coach Apple. And his interview was brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services, your locally owned qualified diesel mechanics. We'll come back and look forward to Tuesday night and wrap it up from George Funk Court at the Marshalltown Roundhouse. You're watching the Marshalltown Bobcats Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV.
Nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar jack.
And we're on. We're back here at the Marshalltown Roundhouse. Bobcats lose 48-34. We were talking little inside baseball here, and Zach Tomish has done a great job all night long as our producer, and he just wanted a little bit more on-air time for Jarrett. Jarrett slipped him $5 and said, who knows when I'm coming back? I got to get some me time. Jarrett, what did you think, buddy?
Well, an absolute blast up here, first of all, but anytime you get a chance to watch some Bobcat basketball, it's a good night, and the effort was there. It was great to see that defensive effort, and we're going to start seeing those shots fall, and when they fall, well, this team's going to be very dangerous. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's always fun to have your friends up here, get to bring them along as Brandon is in Hawaii. I thought, why not bring Jarrett Heil with me? For those of you still watching, next Friday night, we've got another guest for you. The head man of the 5-4 Marshalltown Bobcats, Coach Adam Goodvin, will be doing color commentary on KFJB-TV. These are the types of gets I have for you. When Brandon Lewis leaves, I get you Marshalltown celebrities, one after another. So sometimes when Brandon goes away, he's a great play-by-play. I get to take over a little bit on air, and I bring friends along. So let's look ahead to Des Moines North here real quickly. Des Moines North, Tuesday night, they roll in to the Bobcats. And we're going to actually take one more break. We're going to come back and talk to you about Des Moines North here on the Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 3.74% for a 5-year fixed rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, online at LennoxECU.com.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Named Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
It's Super Tuesday on KFJB-TV.
And we're back again. Your Marshalltown Bobcats. Just as we talked to Coach Apple, you could tell 3 games, 4 days, they were just dog-tired. The legs weren't there. Defense was there. Shot wasn't. So, as he said, they tapped it up. They said, hey, we got this. The kids were upset. It was like, you guys are fine. You're fine. Let's look ahead to Tuesday. So if it's good enough for the Bobcats to look ahead to Tuesday, why doesn't the KFJB team look forward to Tuesday? As Des Moines North comes into town, Des Moines North, they'll shoot the ball. They're not afraid to shoot it from your side of the court, their side of the court, any side of the court. Des Moines North will shoot the ball. So when the Bobcats come back Tuesday night, there is a different style of team. One you're looking for, Kenny Brooks, the junior last year, now senior, average over 14 points. And David Cocker, the defensive end extraordinaire, was an Iowa commit, now an Iowa State commit, brings back scoring 10 points a game last year now to this year. So the Bobcats have a chance to come back. Jarrett, what do you expect from your Bobcats on Tuesday night?
I think they're going to be extremely hungry because they know that this one got away from them. They know they could have hung with Urbandale tonight. And, maybe we'll see North as they play Roosevelt, a common opponent tonight. I don't know what the score ended up being tonight, but they also do have a game Monday night against Grandview Christian. So maybe they'll come in with a little tired legs, and the Bobcats can catch them.
That's what I'm hoping for. We're going to come back with a scoreboard update, and then we're going to get out of here. You've been watching the Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV.
Nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sautéed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Pence Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Pence Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Pence Appliance and TV. For sales and service of everything appliance, come see the Pence team. Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction. The Embers, independent living for active seniors. Marshalltown, a worldwide leader in tool manufacturing.
And we're back here, Dylan Does along with Jarrett Heil, and we're wrap up with the regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. In area boys basketball, Baxter took care of Collins Maxwell 43-25, and a good one in Applington Parkersburg. Just went over Grundy Center 71-69. Ames took care of Fort Dodge with no issue, 54-40. East Marshall boys fell to Union Community 79-66. West Marshall took care of Sadell 68-47. And then on the girls' side, BCLUW took care of North Tama. Des Moines North and Roosevelt were a close one. We don't have a final on that one. Fort Dodge defeated Ames 42-28. East Marshall fell to Union Community 52-37. Baxter took care of Collins Maxwell on the girls' side of the court 43-25. And Applington Parkersburg destroyed Grundy Center 78-41. And West Marshall took care of Sadell 77-30. And that's been your regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Now, Jarrett, I had a blast with you tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for filling in. I thought you did a tremendous job. So, if we have this opportunity again, can I call Jarrett Heil, text him on my phone one more time?
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, hopefully we get to get the grass skirts on again and the leis, and we can have a good old time. This Hawaiian night was a blast.
It was a good night, and that does it. For everyone here at KFJB-TV, a special shout-out to Keith Stewart, Jesse McMeyer on the video cameras, Zach Tomish rocking and rolling as a producer, Todd Steinkamp looking over our shoulder, of course, Jarrett Heil. I'm Dylan Does. Have a great night, everyone, and tune in on Tuesday as the Bobcats take on the North Polar Bears. Have a
Today's game was brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, Legends American Grill, Jensen Ford, Sports Plus, Sports Medicine, Edward Jones, Zach Wall, Capone and Brown, Wayward Social, Zeno's, McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, Pence Appliance and TV, Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, The Embers, Marshalltown, Bruin Manufacturing, Ken's Transmission, Brown's Shoe Fit, Central State Bank, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill, Top Crafters, Marshalltown Hy-Vee.